I've got blue souls, cause I'm way gone, trying to find my way back home. Count my bones as in desert crumbs blown. Don't turn all of my stones.
Rock bottom make a man and some pressure make a gemstone. Try to put $1 to my name like Creflo. Ninja boy, late to the game, it's in the blood flow. And I'm from the south, it's thick skin and tough bone. Big attitude through big lips with gusto. Trust no kings, that's why they tried to crush souls. But it's IGBO, when the dust blow, this old head be standing there. No silver, just gold. Crack no books on the hustle, I was born to grind. Yo, scared of your potential, I'm adorned with mine. 30 times around the sun, man, of course I shine. My legacy will not dwarf with time. And in my daughter's eyes, it's basic, I must not say quit. Every day sees a present like a Rob St. Nick. Walk a fine line between tenacious and patient. I can't slip, I'm fighting clocks and they can't win.
I've got blue souls, cause I'm way gone, trying to find my way back home. Count my bones as in desert crumbs slow. I'm gonna turn all of my stones. I've got blue souls, cause I'm way gone, trying to find my way back home. Ooh, that soldier in the mirror, oh oh. I'm gonna turn all of my stones.
Impeccably I flow, hardest raps you know. Breaking status quo, reaping what I sow. Artistry like Django, get it from my mama hip. So take that, I need tempo. Personality, spicy body banging like a bongo. Cause black women been it since Timbuktu, since Pharaoh. Sponge rollers and hot combs, lips, cheeks and brow bones. If you ain't for the culture, then please stay out of my zone. These little dummy rappers could never grace my headphones. See, I'm from a place in space where ain't no storytelling, you just had to have been there. If you want the battle, ain't no problem, say where. I got so much experience, I can't even play fair. But I'ma keep evolving and growing and hurting feelings and showing. You need endurance to go in, I got mileage on this pen. I've been busy cause I've been out here schooling all these kids. Took 3 decades to have this glow up that I did.
I've got blue souls, cause I'm way gone, trying to find my way back home. Count my bones as in desert crumbs flow. I'm gonna turn all of my stones. I've got blue souls, cause I'm way gone, trying to find my way back home. Ooh, that soldier in the mirror, oh oh. I'm gonna turn all of my stones. Turn all of my
checking shoes last night to see if he was barefoot. Is that still the case? Is he barefoot? Because I know on Facebook somebody posted a picture of these could be his shoes, or is that so he is presumed to be barefoot at this point?
What I can say is that his mom says all of his shoes are accounted for at the house. I'm not going to say that he's barefoot.
All right.
Allegedly!
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Lady Freedom here coming at you with another raw narrative. Here's a brief disclaimer for tonight's show. Let's watch.
That's ignorant! Allegedly, that's ignorant! Ignorant.
Judgment, Alston.
Boy, you read my thoughts. You've got the shinin.
You mean shining?
Shh! You wanna get sued?
Judgment, Alston.
You just use that shin of yours to call me and I'll come a running. But don't be reading my mind between 4 and 5. That's Willie's time.
Hey, yo, boss. I love him when he does that.
Let's watch.
Don't get me back to good bullshit.
Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. This is Lady Freedom here coming at you with another raw narrative. And it's so good to see you guys today. Thank you all so much for being here. I went ahead and took a night off last night, but not really because I was being blown up with a lot of people just sharing out this information. So, you know, I have to echo Chuchi here. Everyone take notice. We got predators roaming here on these YouTube streets, right? Brought to you by the feed, right? It seems that way anyway. So for those of you who don't know, there's a little bit of a backstory. And welcome in, everyone. Thank you all so much for being here for this, because although I do like to focus on missing children. I think that this needs to be discussed and addressed. And because the original, I don't know if I want to, if I should say the original person that put this out was Queen Bee, but she went ahead and took her stream down, because I did share that stream, right? Because I don't care who's exposing this shit as long as they're exposing it, right? So I absolutely shared out one of Queen Bee's videos last night because I didn't have a chance to download this myself to bring it in for you guys, right? And so I was just discussing this with a bunch of people. Hey Cinderella, good to see you guys. Hey Tamara, thanks for being here. Jasper, Desi, thank you so much for being here. And Deanna D, just want to say hello to everyone. Hey Commander Alpha Turkey, and Hope Floats is here. Good to see you, Hope Floats. Denise, thank you guys all for being here. Nisi Tincher is here. I want to make sure I got everybody. Peggy, hello Peggy. And Denise Harris is here. So good to see you guys. Kimberly Bromett, thank you so much for being here. So I think I got everybody. Oh, Gina, good to see you, Gina. I think I got all of you guys. That's right. We need to protect our children. And I'm going to tell you, the way the officers acted, I wasn't pleased with that either. But of course, they weren't showing all of that. They didn't show everything, right? They just didn't show everything that they need to be showing on this, right? And it's that's why I like to get the version for myself of the original, where it came from, right? And then I'll edit it or add music or whatever I have to do to transform the content. But I think it's important to have the original footage. So shout out to Perplexed, I think it is, because that's where I actually got the link. And it was sent to me by one of my awesome mods, and you know who you are. You're awesome. Love you so much. Big shout out, right? So, because I was doing some other research into Sebastian Rogers' case last night, and then this happened, right? And so I'm like, holy crap. And Tamara, we're gonna be doing a live stream on Devlin really soon. I'm so sorry. It's just taken me so long to get everything together. Coming back from Tennessee and everything. And then this pops off, right? Hello, Miss Thornton. So I want to show you guys really quick who Katie catches herself in this interview. And I want to show you guys this, because Katie's talking about her support system, and we're going to be talking about Katie's support system today. So here we go. I'm just going to play this for you guys. This is Katie's dark side.
How has time changed the way that you cope with this loss right now? Like I said, it doesn't really get easier for me, but I do have a lot of family, a lot of friends that are, I don't know how to, supportive seems like not the accurate description, but that are with us through this, you know, that care about Sebastian as well. And you know, unfortunately, we do still have to get up, and we do still have to go day by day.
Okay, right. So Katie doesn't want to really say their support system, right? But they're family and friends. And we all know who Katie's friends are on the internet, right? It's Duchess for the Missing, who she went on first, right? The very first interview she ever did with anyone other than the police publicly was Duchess for the Missing. And then she becomes friends with this Arctic Fox true crime channel, right? Who I was subscribed to as well, because he would push out missing people's information. And I thought to myself, well, just because I don't like Duchess or agree with what she's doing, or just because I don't like Katie or agree with what she's doing, I still share out flyers. He's a part of the Aware Foundation. The Aware Foundation. And all of this is being facilitated through Duchess for the Missing. Right? Because she links them up together. Oh, go talk to my good friend over here. The missing children. Here we go. And then this guy's over there probably getting off on it, listening to these stories of these children. It's absolutely disgusting. And I'm here to tell you, I still share out flyers from Duchess because she's sharing a flyer. So it doesn't matter to me who is sharing that flyer. If I see that flyer, I will repost it because that's what we're trying to do here is build awareness. So if it's just because I don't like somebody or agree with them, because I don't like Duchess, I never have liked her. I thought in the beginning she was trying to help. Once I realized she's trying to hurt people, right? Just because she likes Chris and Katie and she's related to them and knows they're cousins or whatever the hell it is. I don't really care. Right? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. To me, they're letting these nasty predators into these missing child's cases. And this guy was talking to a 14-year-old, you guys. 14 years old and knew he was 14. Oh, he told me he was 24. It doesn't matter. The minute that he told you he was 14, that's when you hit the block button, right? But you can't help yourself when you're a nasty old predator, when you're a dirty old man. You can't help yourself. You don't have that boundary, if that's what you want to call it. But this is Katie's friends. And she smiles to herself. Well, I don't know if I should call them a support team. Yeah, because you know they're a bunch of predators. A bunch of predators that you're allowing into your son's missing case. And birds of a feather, Sandy. Birds of a feather. Like she cares. You know, and then Duchess is not only friends with this predator, she's recommending this predator to other people who have missing children. Right? Disgusting. Disgusting. You know? And they flock together. The child's 14 and he's 49. He said he just turned 50. Just turned 50, I think. So I know there was some confusion as well when it came to like how this was done, right? Because this was a sting operation, but it was an independent, private sting operation. The police had no idea this shit's going on, even though he has priors. If you listen closely, he's done this before and he admits it. He admits it. Hands in his pocket, all nervous, shaking, right? So this was a private sting operation because the child's mother was snooping. Thank God for Snoopy moms. Please snoop. I'm begging you to snoop in your kids' phones because it's funny what you'll find when you do, right? You might find them doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing. You might find them doing the right thing, but then you can identify which of their little friends are acting inappropriately. There's all kinds of things that you can find out when you snoop in those phones. And if anybody tells you not to, they might be a predator. Because that's the only people that don't want transparency. Right? Because they don't want to be exposed for the nasty people they are. But I'm here to tell you, this mother was doing a stellar job. She was doing her job as a mother to protect her little person, her young person. And so she took this information and she probably tried to tell the Arkansas police because just by watching how this county reacted, I'm here to tell you they're the good old boys and they don't care about little kids. They don't care if little kids are being touched or groomed or any of that shit. They obviously don't because they went after the guys who did the sting operation. Oh, well, this is mighty dangerous of all of you. Yeah, well, it's mighty dangerous for him to be out on the streets, don't you think? So this mother reached out to these guys, and these guys did 3 separate sting operations that day. And then while they were talking to Arctic Fox, Thomas McCulley, while they're talking to him, the guy's wife calls the police. So I know somebody was like, hey, was this child or was this woman posing as a child? No, and no. The child exists. The child is a 14-year-old. The child's mother contacted OPP, I believe they're called, or OOP. I'm sorry if I got that wrong. But you can tell I'm fired up. My adrenaline has been pumping since I saw this. And they want to play it off like, oh my gosh, I had no idea. Bull crap, I could tell by looking at that guy and listening to him for 5 minutes that he's a weirdo. A weirdo. But yet they want to walk around on the YouTube streets acting all high and mighty. And these are Katie's friends. So I'm going to play this back for you guys again, because this is Katie's clan, right? I wouldn't like to call them, and she's smiling too. God, what a cretin she is.
Easier for me, but I do have a lot of family, a lot of friends that are, I don't know how to, supportive seems like not the accurate description, but that are with us through this, you know, that care about Sebastian as well. And you know, unfortunately, we do still have to get up and we do still have to go day by day.
Oh, they care about Sebastian, all right, but they're telling you to just move on, right? Let Arctic Fox handle it, and then you move on, Katie and Chris. No way. That is so disgusting. And Gina, you're right. He was absolutely a mod in their channels. They were all bitching about it last night, just talking about everybody talking about it. Right? Acting like, of course, they don't want anything to do with him now. But what about all of those families that they got in touch with him, who have missing loved ones, missing children, missing little boys, because that's who he's interested in, is little children. Disgusting. Disgusting. So Katie's got the Clue crew, right? Her channel was taken down a couple weeks ago, right? It's like, it doesn't make a big difference to me, but now it's all becoming very clear, right? It's crystal clear who you guys are involved with, right, Chris? You like to everything to be crystal clear. Well, it's becoming very crystal clear that we're not the only ones that side-eye this group that you've let infiltrate Sebastian's case. Right? This big group of horrible, wretched individuals, predators of all people. The jail's full of criminals that hate predators. But you guys welcome it with open arms until it's exposed. Right? And then you're real quick to get up on that panel. You know? Oh my goodness, Denise, I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh my goodness, I'm glad you got it back safe. She doesn't have a problem with RSOs. And she even let Sebastian be around her mother still, who hurt her, who is registered because of what happened. Right? And Seth told us, you know, she allowed for her son to be over there unattended with Francis Rosenbaum, this nasty predator. And we did a deep dive on that side of the family, guys. It just keeps getting worse and worse. They love fucking their family members. It's disgusting. And it should never exist, especially in a space like this where victims should feel safe coming forward, not be victimized or re-victimized. Because in my opinion, after you guys see what I'm talking about here and why I'm so fired up, if you haven't already seen it, if you want it without commentary, I did post the video without me commenting. I put a little bit of memes in there, or GIFs, excuse me, and a little bit of words, but other than that, you know, it's the whole entire audio and the whole entire happenings of this. So I'm just gonna go
Season's greetings, if you will.
All right, and I found this, you know, clip for the beginning. So this content might may feature horror film elements of a horror film, basically. Viewer discretion is advised. Now, this is a very sensitive show that we're about to have here, and it's probably been sensitive for the last 20 minutes. Because I am not going to pull out any stops with this. These are people that we were supposed to believe that really wanted to help. And I think that there should be justice for whoever was linked up with this predator, Arctic Fox. Because families of the missing, they don't know what to do, guys. That's where they come to for resources, for help. They're begging for people to help them. And if they're begging predators, we have a big problem here. And anybody that's willing to ignore that, please unsubscribe, because you're never going to be happy with this channel. Because I'm always going to expose this nasty shit. Always. Whether it's well received or not. Because I'm not okay with it. And I can see so many things that are wrong with this, just this one thing. Arctic Fox, the predator. All right, guys, and shout out to EP Oklahoma. Now, this is a kick, right? These people are on kick, right? They've moved over there because it's no holds barred, right? They can do whatever they want. They can do whatever they want over there, apparently. I don't know. I'm not on there, right? I just created an account yesterday so I could go over there and see what they're doing. Right? But I shouldn't have to be doing that because I'm not even interested in what they're doing until now, when I see that they're absolutely allowing for predators to, and they're giving out people's, probably their personal numbers, their friggin' emails, their Facebooks. That's disgusting. Let's add insult to injury. You're not helping. You know? She's got one as a mod, Miss W. Miss W. You dummy. She had no idea. She's been talking to him. She said that all of his graphics for his avatar and everything for his channel, she made him those. So how is it that she is not associated with him? You're a lying sack of shit, and you can leave my chat. I don't let people in here talking shit to me who don't belong here. You want to stick up for the fucking predators? There's the door. Don't let it hit you in the ass on the way out. Rubber Ramada. Well, that sounds like a predator's name right there. You should be ashamed. Why are you in my chat? Goodbye. You are the weakest link. Here we go. Here, let me play this for all of you trolls. You can suck a fucking pencil.
These are the people that actually are so sick, they feel good about themselves for inflicting pain. And it's something called the dark triad. They have narcissism, Machiavellianism, and psychopathy. And there's something called Schadenfreude, and it's when you are, joy is derived by someone from another person's misfortune.
Yes.
So it's this dark triad. These are people you don't want to meet in real life.
No.
They're ugly people, and they will go virtual to real world sometimes, so you've got to be careful.
You're not. Mm-hmm.
And there's been a lot of actual psychological research into these people. These trolls post inflammatory, off-topic, insincere messages to hurt, provoke others, and they typically hide behind fake names or phony accounts.
Yeah.
And it's really interesting that their makeup is antisocial and sadistic.
Yeah, their makeup is antisocial and sadistic. Antisocial and sadistic. Hey, Jilly, good to see you. Welcome in, guys. Hey, Deanna, Lisa Hunt. It's always the graphics. She made these people, she admitted to all of this shit yesterday, and Queen Bee took it down, right? Why'd she take it down? Nobody forced her to take it down. She took it down on her own accord, in my opinion, from what I know. Right? So until I hear different, or if she comes out and says, oh, you know, YouTube made me take it down, YouTube held this video for 24 hours. And then they okayed it for me. So I know that, you know, Misery loves company, and Clue is over on Kick all by her lonesome with 2,500 subscribers or something like that. But she's saying, oh, you have to come over to Kick to do this. No, you don't. No, you don't. I'm going to show it right here. Because this is where I show my content, is on YouTube. I can stream to Kick as well. I can stream to Facebook. And as a matter of fact, I'm working on doing some of that. I just don't know how to get mods over there and things like that. I want to make sure all of the environments are safe to chat in. But there's a lot of people that are on Facebook that follow true crime, and they're not on YouTube, right? So it's just good to widen the audience. And so I'm definitely working on that. But the reason why they're all flocking over to Kick, and I'm not saying OPP Oklahoma, I'm not talking about these guys. What these guys have done is kind of like what Chris Hansen has done to Catch a Predator, right? So they do use decoys in that show, right? In Chris Hansen's show. In this show, they're taking predators off of the streets, real ones, that were actually going after a real 14-year-old child, an actual human child. I'm not okay with that. I'm not okay with that in the slightest. And you know what? Duchess should be sick. And she should be writing letters of apology to every single family member that she linked up with this predator. Well, he doesn't own the copyrights to it, Hannah. So you get your fucking facts straight. Get the fuck out of my chat, because I have no patience for you. Goodbye. Goodbye. Get your facts straight, because your facts are incorrect. This is where I got this from. This is where the link came from. The same one she showed. She just didn't want all of her friends to be truthful on the panel, so she took it down because they were being truthful on the panel, in my opinion. Oh, I made all of his graphics. Oh, that's my work. Oh, I've been working with him for a long time. Oh my God, I can't believe this. Other people in the chat, oh my gosh, he's been on here for 10 years. So this motherfucker has been on here for 10 years? Mods for all of the hate channels, right? But I'm wrong. I don't think so. Kick rocks. Good afternoon, Victoria Burgess. Thank you for being here. This is disgusting. And anybody that's not outraged by it, like I said, I don't even want you at my channel. So stay out. You're not welcome. You'll get blocked, right? It's not worth it to me. 10 years he's been on these streets. 10 years and perfectly fine with it, right? And the fake crying from Duchess, the feigned outrage from her, it's a bunch of bullcrap. No, the decoy won't get arrested. Thank you, Ramona. I appreciate that. No, the decoy was not, there was no decoy in this whatsoever, guys. No decoy. The mother of this child contacted OPP Oklahoma, and they went out there to investigate this, and they straight up asked him. So I'm going to show you guys this now. Here he is. There's your boy. There's the panel that was taken down.
Oh, dang.
Oh, Arctic Fox, yeah. Yeah, he should be. That's Arkansas, I guess. I don't know.
What more do I knock on? I think that one. Maybe we'll try them both if we got to.
I noticed that as well, Miss Thornton. Miss Thornton points out a very good point that he's got green all over his house. Weird. What a friggin' weirdo. You know? What a weirdo. Heather Marie says, makes me wonder if they all don't have something to do with the missing kids. Just saying. I mean, it makes me wonder too, especially when they take that crap down and they don't leave it up. You know, they want to hide it. That means they're hiding it, right? Because they knew that people flew up on the panel who were responsible for promoting this guy, for making his graphics. And it's all good, right? Oh yeah, let's go in here and scold Lady Freedom for even talking about it. Bullshit.
Hey, Thomas. Hey, how are you, man? Doing all right. I'm Sonic with Oklahoma Predator Prevention. I need to talk to you about who you've been talking to online, Thomas.
Okay.
All right. You want to sit up here, maybe? You know who I'm talking about?
No.
Thomas, it's going to be easier for you to be honest.
I mean, I know I've been talking to...
Thomas, be honest.
I'm being honest. I know I've been talking to a guy. He told me initially he was 24 years old when he started talking to me, and then he later told me he was 14. And I tried to stop.
All right. And I tried to stop, but I couldn't help myself because I'm a nasty predator and I have no self-control and I'm a sick-minded individual who loves to prey on little kids. He told me he was 24. Oh, bullshit. He told you he was 24. Well, the minute he told you he was 14, you should have ended the conversation. And now he's going to try to explain it, blame the victim, as if this child, who is obviously, according to what Arctic Fox is saying, confused about things, right? He's growing up. But who catches him? A predator, right? Thank God for snooping moms. Again, moms, please check your children's phones. Oh, and here comes another idiot. What is wrong with you blaming Dutch? Dutch? Oh, wait, I thought her name was Duchess. Oh, then she changed it to Dutchy Girl. Then she changed it to Dutch. Why? Why does she keep doing that? Because she recommends predators to missing child's families? And maybe they figured her out? Disgusting. Disgusting. Sammy Bumblebee, get the fuck on. Nobody likes or wants someone like you or your kind around here. We don't like predators. Goodbye. Goodbye. I mean, look at him. Look at him. And just wait. Just wait. Petty, it was not a decoy. No, you guys need to listen better. It is not a decoy. This mother contacted this organization. I don't know what to call him. I never heard about him until yesterday. But no, this had nothing to do with a decoy. Hey, Criminal Med. Thank you, Lisa Hunt. I appreciate your super chat. I love having you guys here because, like, again, I'm not going to have people in here who are standing up for this shit. It's not okay. This is the time for us all to stand together and say this shit is not okay. I don't give a fuck if you like Duchess or not. I don't care. No, they didn't. They did not say it themselves. And if they did, I have an email. You can send that over to my email. But according to what has been said here, and you'll hear it, just listen to them talk and listen to them speak to the police officers. This video is an hour long. And you will hear them say exactly what they've done in order to catch this son of a bitch. He has a fucking commode. Look at this nasty fucking house. Disgusting.
The conversation, but he kept edging it on and edging it on. So last night I didn't call him at all. I didn't text him at all. I did text him a little bit this morning, but he was the one that started making everything go where it was supposed to go.
So he's saying that this 14-year-old child is the one that was edging it on. What the fuck does that mean? This uneducated, looking like a chomo, edging it on? You mean egging it on? You're an adult. You are an adult who is supposed to say, excuse me, young man, I know that you're confused, right? But I'm not the one that you should be talking to. You should maybe ask your parents to get you in contact with someone who can help you, a counselor, not a fucking 50-year-old man. Disgusting. Right? This 50-year-old man should have been a mentor to this child. Instead, he can't wait to edge it on a little more. Disgusting. What a piece of shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. How long you been talking to him?
Just a couple of days, weeks, maybe a week, maybe two.
How old are you?
I'm 49.
49. Okay. What do you have in common with the 14-year-old?
Like I said, he came to me, said he was gay and he didn't have anyone to talk to, and that he just wanted to be friends. And
did you ask him? You wanted to know what kind of boxers he wore?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you say you wanted to see him in his sweats with no underwear?
He said he wanted to. He said if we met up, he would wear sweats.
Hey, Thomas, you're shaking, man. It's all good. Yeah, we're not here. We don't mean no harm to you.
All right, we're not cops. I have no affiliation with cops. All right.
We just want to.
These cameras are for everybody's safety. So after we leave here, you can't go punch yourself in the face.
I mean, you're not going to bring the cops here or anything, are you?
You see cops here?
I mean,
dude, I don't work with cops. What are you talking about, man?
So why would he be worried about the cops if he didn't do anything wrong? If he wasn't trying to entice this child, if he didn't like to listen to about how this child is confused with his sexuality, right? He's all good to continue on this conversation, and now he's all weirded out. Oh, are you gonna bring the police in here? Well, you shouldn't have to worry, right? Because all your text messages to this young man that you found out was 14 years old should be those of trying to push him towards counseling, not groom him, in my opinion. And then he talks all of this nasty stuff. I mean, it's gross. And he's admitting to this. So everybody that's watching this, listen to his own words and what he's admitting.
Also, we're telling him how to perform oral sex.
He asked, and I told him, yeah.
Okay. Is that something you should be teaching a 14-year-old?
I remember when I was 14 years old, and I didn't have any support. And I remember what it was like being in the rural South. You know, you don't have anyone to talk to.
Oh, I get it, man. You would tell people.
Hey, even in the rural South, they have resources. They have resources. Yes, they do. In the rural South. I don't know how far down in Arkansas he was, but I lived in Southwest Missouri. And I had resources for domestic violence, there were resources. Rain is a big contributor to an area such as this. So he could have gone to any of those or given him any kinds of resources, or called his friend Duchess up and said, hey, I have a young man who's very, thank you, Petty, that is very confused and he's having a hard time. Who can I send him to for help? Right? But he didn't do that. He took advantage of this young person who is 14 years old. 14. I don't feel bad for any of the adults in this situation, and I'm not going to. I'm not going to. I absolutely refuse. Because the kid that's suffering now is a 14-year-old who he was talking to, sending him pictures of. And yeah, let's just listen some more. I'll let him tell you what he did.
In the park, holding hands because he's your son?
He said that we were going to go rollerblading, and he said, I told him I can't rollerblade because, I mean, I'll fall down. And he said we could hold hands. I was like, well, that's not going to...
Okay, yeah. No, that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes perfect sense. You wanted to know if he was wearing socks. That's a weird thing to wonder. Hey, I got socks on right now.
I told you. I mean, if
you got socks on?
If you read the full context of the conversation, you'll
I
see.
got that. I got that as well. These are just some little cliff notes I'm kind of going over. We'll go over
I
all that
was
here.
never gonna meet him or anything. He kept pushing me to, and I kept coming up with reasons why I couldn't. So.
You asked if he liked fingering himself in the shower?
Oh my God. He started talking about how scared he was about having an accident on someone his first time when he had sex. And I told him, well, the easiest way to prevent that is to go into the shower and, you know.
Again, this kid is 14
I
years
know.
old.
And like I said, I'm just.
Do you have children?
No.
I have children. I have children around that age.
But like I said, I was just
And
trying.
if I went through one of my kids' phones and found the conversation you were having with one of my kids talking about fingering their ass and all that, none of this shit would be here. Just me by myself would be here. You know what I mean?
I get it.
And be lucky this was us, and I don't think he has a father. His mother sent us all this stuff over. But hell, she's mean as hell too. What did they want?
I don't know if he has a father. He just said it. I don't know if he has a father, but his mother sent all of this stuff over to us. This poor young man. This is absolutely disgusting, disgraceful. And all he can do is sit with his fat butt in his pockets and stand there. You would think he would be ashamed of himself, but he's sitting there making excuses for himself. What a fat pig.
To come over here and take matters in. You're playing with fire, right?
Yeah, I know. I mean, his mom's probably going to call the cops and everything if she send it over to you.
Yeah, his mom's probably going to call the cops and everything. Yeah, she should call the cops and everything. She should be calling the cops and everything.
I mean, I don't.
You told him to borrow his mom's dildo. Explain that.
Oh my God. Okay. He said.
She said a what and a who and a where and a who? Really? Really? And look at his reaction. And no, I'm not playing that part back. I think it's disgusting. I think it's deplorable. Look at him. Does that look like an innocent person to you? It certainly doesn't look like an innocent person to me.
Oh my gosh, it's the context. He was talking about. I'm trying to remember how that came about. He said he wanted to know what it felt like, and I told him that he needed to order a dildo or go to Christie's Toy Box and get one or something like that. And then he said, no, I'm afraid she'd find it. So I said, well, you could borrow one of your mom's.
Okay. Then it said, this is kind of strange. You told him to use a cucumber instead of a banana. Who the hell would use a banana?
He said banana. He said he was going to use banana, and I was like, no, you don't want.
Wouldn't that get all mushy in the butt?
Exactly. Anyway, but yeah, I mean.
And then right here, the next note was basically.
Exactly. Okay, and I do have to say, when I was watching this originally, somebody sent it to me. Queen Bee had already been playing this part, right? So I'm listening, and I'm thinking, this cop is like kind of spicy, right? Like I was like, is this a cop? What is going on here, right? But we find out that this is apparently a sting operation, right? That these guys go around and do this. And apparently their full name is Oklahoma Predator Prevention, right? So this is something that they do, these sting operations, again, like Chris Hansen. So this is him talking about what he told this young boy. And this guy's like, oh, yeah, well, that wouldn't work because A, B, and C. And he goes, yeah, exactly. What a fucking weirdo. Exactly what? So you were absolutely thinking about this 14-year-old boy in that situation. How gross. How disgusting.
You just said it. You told him to buy a 5-inch dildo. Why 5-inch?
He said he didn't want to start off with anything too big.
Well, he's 14. You think this kid should even be doing any of this
don't. I'm just, oh my God. I was trying to get rid of him. I did so many times.
You said, I bet your feet look cute in socks. What about mine? Do my feet look cute?
Oh my God. Stop.
No, bro, look at them. Are my feet cute? Is there anything I can do to make my feet better?
Anyway.
Yeah, anyway. Ooh.
Thomas, you're into
lick armpits?
You're into true crime.
Yeah.
You got a YouTube channel? How many subscribers you got?
A few.
17,000.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Dude, you think I didn't do my homework on my way over here?
What is your YouTube channel?
Huh?
What is it called?
I'm not gonna say.
Arctic
something. Okay.
Arctic something. I'll get it in. Damn, dude, you might be doing a story about yourself here pretty soon, huh?
I'm not ever gonna talk to anyone on my.
Hey, you didn't answer my question, man. Do my feet look good in these socks, man?
They look fine.
Oh, thank you so much, man. I'm glad I got your approval. Would you like to lick my armpit? Because it says right here you like to lick armpits.
Enough.
You don't want to lick it?
No, stop.
I'm just going on. It says you like to lick
I'm telling you, this kid started this shit, and I tried to get rid of him, okay?
Okay.
Damn, man.
Would want to lick the boy's armpit. This is a quote from you. I ain't gonna lie, it's definitely breaking me up talking about meeting at a hotel. So,
but I wasn't.
Y'all were gonna meet at a hotel?
No, we're not gonna meet at a hotel. If you read
Well,
through,
that's you were getting bricked up thinking about it.
If you read through everything, I told him we would have to meet at a public place.
Okay.
If we
would
ever
take his socks off and rub his.
Okay, we're done.
We're done?
We're done.
Okay. We might be done, but you're not going to be done.
Okay, what?
Are we done?
Look, the chats are pretty concerning.
They are concerning.
Okay. So,
but it's
we hope that we can get this worked out with you instead of bringing other people in.
Basically,
I mean, you seem like an all right guy if you're really into true crime and all that. You know, that helps people, those journalists and stuff like that.
I told him 1,000 times I didn't want to have these types of conversations with him because I knew it was wrong to have that type of conversation with him, but he kept taking it there. I knew that, and this is the exact type of thing that.
Did you send anything to him?
Right. So he knew that this was inappropriate, yet he continued on and on with this nasty conversation or behavior with a 14-year-old. Hey, Mama. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Yes, criminal med. So that comes a little bit later in the video, right? Because right now they're getting a confession off of him, right? I mean, this was them. They went up to his door. They started talking to him, right? And they absolutely give all of this over to law enforcement. Every single bit of it. And law enforcement is actually going to show up because while they're talking to Arctic Fox, Thomas McCulley of Arkansas, his wife is calling the police and they're about to show up. And no, they are not law enforcement. I don't know if they're former law enforcement. I don't know how they got into this. I don't know if it's because of their own trauma, something that happened to them. I don't know. And I agree with that, Petty, and thank you. I did get your email and I replied back to it. We should all be coming out against this horrific crap. It's awful. It's awful. I was completely blown away by it because I haven't really even saw any posts from Arctic Fox since about the time he was on Duchess's panel, March 17th, 2024, but she took it down, right? But they're so good at taking all of this stuff down. And he wasn't only a mod for Duchess. He was a mod for my stalker, right? Who has a record for selling date rape drugs, right? So that's the thing. When it comes out like this, there's no denying it. We need to stand up against it. And if you didn't know about it, I get that part, Michelle. Thank you for making me laugh. Please get this man a shirt. With his hairiness, I mean, I can't. Ugh. And you know, it's gross. It's gross. And that's one thing I think we can all agree on, right? But in order to take a stand, you can't hide. You can't pull down the live streams. Put it out there, right? Because maybe I don't agree with everything Queen Bee does. I don't agree with a lot of the things she does and says and has said about me personally. And I'm sure she feels the same way. But when this happened, you best believe I shared her live stream out, even though she deleted it. Because it doesn't matter to me whether I like someone or not. If they're doing right, I'm going to stand up with them. But if they're doing wrong, you best believe I will not have nothing to do with that. This man acting like this is disgusting. How many other children, and I saw you guys in the comments, right? Saying like, did he get arrested? This couldn't have been his first time. I guarantee you this is not his first time. You know? Well, hey, Nano, everybody's welcome to have an opinion in here as long as they don't come in trolling. Like, that's the thing. If you're trolling and you're acting up, I'm not going to have that disrespect in here. We're not used to having that shit in here. You know? But yeah, when somebody tells me I'm going to send you an email and she sends me to write an email, I'm not going to kick her out of here. You know? So, yeah, I mean... Well, Sasha, I don't know about that because I don't talk to her, but I will say that Arctic Fox cannot strike this content. This is not his. This is not his content. This is OPP's did I say that right? Yes, OPP's content. And again, I didn't know who these guys were. Hey, Anna. I didn't know who these guys were until yesterday, right? I know who everybody else is. You know, because I was told by Queen Bee that I was told by Duchess that I was a piece of shit, and look who she's promoting. She never sent me any artwork for my channel, right? Because she doesn't like my opinion on the Proud Feet. Because those are her buddies. And now you see why they're getting a pass. Is because these are the people that are being promoted. Why? Why? It's not right. This guy is an absolute pred, and I mean, he even looks like one. The scary ones are the ones that don't look like it, right? But he absolutely looks like it. You know, you don't have to leave, Petty. It's fine. You're not being disrespectful. You're asking questions. You're staying on topic. I don't mind. I mean, that's the thing. We can't just like hate each other for no reason. You never did nothing to me that I know of. I didn't do anything to you. I know that. So, I mean, you know, it's just, we have to start drawing the line somewhere and to be an adult, right? And just be like, hey, we're all individual people. Just because you like to hang out someplace I don't, that doesn't mean that I don't like you. You know, it's just ridiculous. But we can all come together and be like, hey, this is fucked up, right? And none of us need to have these people in our circle, right? Even in the true crime community, because as I said before, how many people was referred over to this predator? If I'm a mother and my missing teenager has been gone, and somebody says, hey, I have a guy that's great, he's an advocate for children, and then I go and tell my child's story to this guy, and God only knows what kind of shit he's doing behind the scenes. I mean, we can all, you guys can fill in the blanks on that, right? He's getting off on listening to the misfortune, you know? So I know, Chelsea, and that's exactly why I shared her content. Yeah, that's why. And she didn't deserve to be struck. If she was struck, then, you know, that's news to me. You know? That's news to me. Because in my opinion, she shouldn't have been struck by Arctic Fox at all. This isn't his content, right? It's his show, but it's not his content. We got to stand up, Nano. We do. Because none of us want our children to ever be around anybody like this. And especially if it's a parent of a missing child that doesn't know any better, right? But they're like, oh, this guy has helped all these people. No, he hasn't. He's a predator. He's preying on the misfortune of others so he can get in where he fits in. That's what they do. And that's what we've talked about here in the last week a lot about, because of Haley's Law and getting Haley's Law passed. Because this is exactly what happens, is these people lure these children from off the internet and then they hurt them, or worse. So it's terrible. Hey, Martin Van Buren. It's terrible. She was struck because of she's struck by him for the commentary. I don't understand that. Yeah, he is. He is, Terralotta. He is. He is spreading misinformation to take the heat off of himself. So, you know, in my opinion, he's blaming this child. He's blaming the rural South. Now, I know all my people from the rural South are going to stand up. Please stand up, because you guys know that's not true, right? It might be tough for a child, I'm not arguing that, who is experiencing questions about their sexuality in the South. Sure, because it's more, or I should say it's less sociably acceptable. It's more sociably acceptable to be straight, right? I get that part. I'm not saying that part is incorrect, but he's, again, using it to get in with a child and build trust with them so that he can take advantage of them. And then he's blaming the kid. He's edging it on. He can't even speak proper English. But yet this is the person who's going to help you find your missing kid? I don't think so. Commander Alpha Turkey says OPP catches predators usually posing as an underage decoy. That's besides the point. Arctic thought he was interacting with a child. And I agree with that too, Commander Alpha Turkey. And I'm going to upload what Patty sent me over because she did. I think she inquired about it. I just asked her actually if she inquired about it. Okay, someone else. Okay, someone else did, but she's got a screen grab of it. I'll just read it really quick. It says, hi, and this is addressed to, it looks like a Facebook of theirs. Oklahoma Predator Prevention says, hi, I have a question about the Arctic Fox true crime bust. Was this a decoy or a real child? Just want to be sure we are not putting out the wrong info. This came as a true shock to the entire community. Beyond hurt, past anger, I don't know that I have words yet for how I feel or how we feel. Well, I mean, you're your own person. That's another thing, you guys, that I can't stand. And I'm not trying to bash anybody. I'm just saying, guys, we are independent thinkers. We are independent people. We are all individuals and we all have our own feelings and we're entitled to that. And Gail, you're not late. No worries. Thanks for being here. We're all entitled to that. So when we talk about how we feel, it's about how you feel. How can you speak for everybody else? I mean, obviously, I see you guys in the chat, but what I'm saying is we have to start thinking for ourselves. Yeah, I agree, Michelle. And I mean, I lived in the Bible Belt for a long time. Like I said, I'm not familiar. I didn't take a look and see exactly how far. But when you're in southern Missouri, you're very close to Arkansas. And it is considered the Bible Belt. And it is a lame excuse and horrible behavior. But anyways, this person says, thank you for all you do. It's appreciated so much. Right? So that was a nice message. And they write back. Now, I don't know who exactly wrote this back, except for it did come from their account. So it says, hey, thanks for reaching out. We get hundreds of messages from viewers about predators. If you know a child predator, please contact your local authorities. We only expose predators who have reached out and made initial contact with our online profiles and decoys to ensure we have all evidence documented and in proper order for conviction. Doing it this way ensures we don't wrongfully expose an innocent person and almost always guarantees an arrest, right? So it does appear from this message, and then I just said, thanks, Petty. Is this, I'm sorry, hold on a second, guys. Django, are you crying? I'm sorry, I thought I heard Django crying. I said, thanks, Petty. Is this your inquiry or someone else? And she said, someone else, right? So somebody did inquire about this. So in my opinion, I think they were keeping along with this story because Arctic Fox had been speaking to this person for a period of time. I don't think they say how long exactly, but he's obviously been talking to him, says he met him on a dating site, right? That said they met, that's where he met him. And then he said he was 24 at first, and then he says he's 14. But he continued to talk to him, and they continued to escalate their conversation, right? You're not blocked, Chelsea. You're not blocked. Like I said, you didn't say anything wrong. No, you're not blocked, hon. You didn't say anything wrong. You guys, if you ask me a question, I'm not going to be offended by that. Or if you have information, and thank you, Petty, for sending that over, because that makes a big difference. And I think this is why they were talking to him as if it was a 14-year-old, because that's what he thought, and that's who he built a relationship with, was a 14-year-old who he thought was a 14-year-old. Right? And on a mouse, yeah, thank the Lord it was not a real child. But it doesn't really matter to me whether it was or whether it wasn't. It's good to know. But in the same way, he thought he was talking to a 14-year-old. You guys, if you've watched Chris Hansen's show, it's hard to watch. It's hard to watch because these people absolutely have every single intention of hurting this child when they meet them, right? Exploiting the child, taking advantage of the child. And they speak to this child in order to find out more information on how to exploit them. Haley Busby is a prime example of that. And if you haven't had a chance to go over and sign her petition, I'm going to put it in the chat, because this is what her parents are trying to do now that she's been lured offline and taken and put it in a wooded area where she was found deceased. You know how rural Arkansas is? I find it funny that he's talking about how rural it is, how he knows it's so rural out there. I think he had every intention of meeting this young man at a hotel, as it says in this video, as he admits to in this video. They're getting a full confession off of this guy. A full confession.
Any sexual stuff?
I sent him a picture of me with my shirt off.
Sent him any videos?
No.
No porno.
Oh my God! I sent him links.
Yeah. You know that's distributing porn to a minor?
No, I did not realize that.
Really? You gave porn to a minor? What do you mean you didn't think of that? I've read through your chats. I did see you did not send your dick.
No.
That's great. Honestly, that's great. But you know what? Those videos you sent in were just as bad as if you sent your dick. Make sense? Huh?
I did. And like I said, I was trying to get rid of him. And
you want to go live on your YouTube channel real quick?
No, I do not.
Why not?
I'm not going to go live
and
on my
just kind of explain to them what's going on?
I'm not going to go live on my channel. In fact, after this, I'll probably delete my channel.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't be good for me to be on your YouTube anyway. I'll probably get you banned. I've been banned over there. If I can get on anybody's YouTube video, they're going to get banned. So, hey, let's kill two birds with one stone. You're going to end it anyway. Let's go live.
I don't even have no. But, I told him, I said, I don't want to have these conversations because this is the very type of thing that I was afraid was going to happen.
So then why did you continue?
He kept pushing it and pushing it. And I know better. I know I'm an adult. But I also, oh my God, and this is entrapment.
Entrapment, no, that's a law enforcement term, and I've done told you we are not law enforcement. You should know you're a little dusty on your crime shit, huh? Because I want you to look up entrapment and see what that means.
So were y'all like working with this kid or something to try to?
His mother messaged my group and sent me all this shit that you've been sending her son.
Yeah, well, I guess her son said.
Oh, so are we blaming the son?
No, I'm not blaming the son.
Right. So again, he must be, according, unless what I just read off was, them giving out a generalized statement, which it might have been. He continuously tells Thomas that the mother sent all of this information over. And again, mothers, please snoop in the child's phone. There shouldn't be privacy like this, right? Because privacy like this ends in tragedy most of the time. Allowing for kids to just willy-nilly talk to whoever on the internet doesn't end well. Doesn't end well. It just doesn't. And I have to respectfully disagree, Chelsea, because I don't think that we should be upset with anybody other than Arctic Fox and those who were pushing him towards missing children, right? Without knowing who this man is. And this should be a lesson for everybody. It's a lesson for me. We don't know who the hell we're dealing with on here. And I'm certainly not going to promote anybody unless I know who they are or send people over for as a resource of people, you know, missing people's families, right? Because then that's on me. And I don't want that on me. Thank you, Witchy Mama. Please go read, share, and sign this, guys. Please. This is Haley's Law. Pink alert. Predator prevention courses in schools. You know? Gail says this is the reason you have been proactive with all the social media forums children are on, because these creeps are everywhere. I mean, they are everywhere, Gail. It's like not... There's no getting away from them because they find they're in, right? And he's going to list off a bunch of dating apps that he's on as well. A bunch of them. It's scary out there. All the single ladies, all the single men, please be careful, because this is who is on those sites, just waiting for you, I guess. I don't know. It's scary. Yes, this man is a YouTuber. This man is a YouTuber. His name is Arctic Fox. I put his profile in the beginning of this video, Anna. Yeah. So, oh, Mama, thank you so much for being a member for 7 months. Thank you. She says, love how much you are teaching everyone. Thanks, Mama. Well, you know, this is a lesson learned for all of us. You know, it really is. I'm not trying to act like I'm above or better than any of these, you know, other creators. I'm just saying that we need to do better. And we need to start realizing that we all have core values, right? And many of our core values align, even if we don't agree on every single subject. You know, and we need to stand together on this. We really do. Because there's more of us than there are of this guy right here. You know? Right here. With his nastiness. I mean, makes me want to puke. Hey, Twitch. Mama, thank you so much for gifting a Lady Freedom's Raw Narratives membership. And if you got a membership, please say thank you to Mama and welcome to the Dragon Tribe. Welcome to the Dragon Tribe, guys. We don't stand for this shit here. We can't. We can't say that we care for children and then turn around and stand for this. Or say, you know, it wasn't this person's fault, it wasn't this person's fault. No. When something like this happens, you have to reevaluate who you're letting into your inner circle and who you're recommending to other people. Because this guy was highly recommended by these people. Mod and on many of their channels, not just Duchess. Many of them. But the thing is that when we're on a platform like this and people look up to us, the new creators or other creators are going to say, hey, that guy's a mod over at this channel, right? So they must be all right. And then they mod him on their channel. It's really simple just like that. You know, there's other circumstances. But this guy was tight with Duchess. Up on the panel with Chris and Katie. Wanting to know about Sebastian. Absolutely sick. Right? And these are the people that don't go showing up to any of these events or try to do any awareness. No, they sit behind their computer creeping. Just a creeping. Disgusting.
He's in a world of trouble as well.
Probably getting his ass beat with the fucking extension cord about like that one.
Yeah, he's sitting there thinking about it too. Thinking about that young man getting his ass whooped, right? What a disgusting creep this guy is. Look at him.
I mean, I can assure you it'll never happen again. That's for damn sure.
Well, you want to know what my question literally is? These cameras have been in front of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people's faces. All right?
Yeah.
How many of you fucking people are we going to have to throw in prison before y'all quit fucking with our kids?
I have never touched a kid, and I would
It don't matter. That's just as bad, dude.
You know,
Kids don't-
this day and age, a kid doesn't even have to leave their fucking house or bedroom to be victimized over online.
I know. I mean, there's people that, I mean, I've talked about it before on my channel even. These kids get lured out from Minecraft and all kinds of stuff online. If I'd never lure a kid to my house, I'd never go meet up with a kid or anything.
You said
From Minecraft? Oh, these kids get lured out from Minecraft, huh? Huh, Fox? Okay. Okay. Whose case does that remind you guys of? Who likes to play Minecraft? Oh, Sebastian does. Right? Absolutely disgusting. Arctic Weasel is a good one. Nani. Absolutely. Arctic Weasel. He thinks he's a fox. He's not so cunning though, is he? He's not as cunning as he thinks. But yeah, here he is up here talking about Minecraft. Yeah. Next thing will be what? Roblox? What is he doing? Listing off all the places that he likes to peruse? Because it seems like that to me. He's just singing like a canary. Well, Anna, that's a good question. How many more are there here on YouTube that are still working in secret? I have to suspect that as well. It makes you wonder. I think it's a great question. I think that's something we should be wondering about. And again, if we're going to be recommending each other, right? Like as an example, whenever Devlin's case came about, we were trying to get awareness out to everyone, right? So we were sharing out his flyer, we're sharing out his story. We could be sharing his story to someone who doesn't deserve to be a steward of his story. This guy doesn't deserve it, especially with all of the abuse that Devlin endured. So no, I don't think it's right. You know, it's been a little while, and since Duchess did take the March 17th interview down, I was going to go over, I think I've played a small amount of it on my channel. But yeah, I mean, he was all over modding for a lot of people over there. I don't know if he was one of Clue's mods or not. I don't recall that off the top of my head. And again, I don't go in there a whole lot. Just when, something like this happens and someone sends it to me, I go click onto it, I'm listening, oh shit. I mean, again, I don't hate any of these people. I hate this behavior. It's upsetting. Miss Thornton says, yeah, you talk about it because you are a pedo and luring kids out on Minecraft and such, huh? Shaking my head. Big red flag. Big red flag. Well, brutally honest, that's your opinion. But Duchess, what Duchess did to link families up with this predator is foul, in my opinion. And it needs to be addressed. And if you don't like it, you don't have to be here. Right? Because I'm going to speak the truth no matter if somebody likes it or not. Just because you like her and you want to white knight for her, that doesn't make a difference to me. Ugly is ugly. Wrong is wrong. And her linking these families up with this guy, she should be ashamed. I'm not. I don't have affiliations with this evil, this darkness. They like to call themselves the dark side, and they're all okay with this evilness. This is where it gets them. Lie down with dogs, you get fleas. You get fleas. Yeah, he was on her panel that she took off of there, Elizabeth. That's the problem. Why'd she erase it? Why is she making graphics for this guy? She admitted to that. I didn't make it up. I did not make that up. Nor would I. I have no reason to make up shit about anyone. But when this comes out and you see this with your own two eyes and you're not upset with this guy, you'd rather throw tomatoes at me, then you need to go look inward and maybe go over to Kick. I see your avatar. Go chill over there where everything goes and anything's all right. Well, Rosebud, that's on him. I'm not going to concern myself with it. I can't. Because if all of us just stop talking about this situation, it's not going to get any better. Right? So I don't feel bad for anybody involved in this. And I'm going to talk about everyone that was involved in this. And Miss Thornton, I'm with you. Duchess is a sicko for pretending the Proudfoots who harmed their son. That I'll just saying, in my opinion, sorry, sorry, the whole hate channel crew. I mean, but this is the thing that they promote constantly. We're the dark ones. We're the dark side. We're this. We're that. We like Kiwi Farms, and I miss Kiwi Farms. It's disgusting. It is disgusting. And if you're involved with shit like that and you're involved with people like that, you don't belong over here. And you certainly don't belong in any of these missing children's cases. And it is sick. Anna says, brutally honest, I don't think she's blaming Duchess. This is just another wrong to add to the list of degenerates that stick up for KP and CP, even after 5 CPS reports. And thank you, Anna. That is well said. I'm a little upset today, so I might be ranting. But, I mean, this is ridiculous. I absolutely cannot believe it, even though it's right here. And that's precisely the problem. Because then it starts making sense, right? Oh, well, no wonder these people are okay with Chris and Katie's behavior. It's because they don't respect children either. It's because they abuse children as well. They have these dark demons and skeletons in their closet, and so they're okay with Chris and Katie's behavior because they know they're the same. And anybody that wants to continually stick up for it is wrong, in my opinion. She should make a public announcement and apology and start, like I said, writing letters to all of the victims' families who she's linked this predator up with. Why are they worried about me talking about it? I'm a small little channel. I think that's a lot of what they want us to think, so that way people will go over to Kick. Rosebud, that's my opinion. Because Misery loves company, and Clue's over there sitting with like 2,500 people, and she's saying, oh, I'm great, I'm wonderful. No, you're not. No, you're not, because it takes time to build people up. So that's bull crap. Yeah, and SF Investigates, Alicia Hot Wheels, good to see you, hon, has been all over Arctic Fox's news, not news feeds, but Facebook feeds, in his comments. Yeah, they're all friends, right? But he can't use his investigative skills to do a background check on this asshole? But he wants to tell people that I was never a realtor? That's what he's spending his time on. Nasty old fish sticks. Instead of going after the real predators surrounding Sebastian Rogers' case. Unbelievable. Aw, I know, Chelsea. See, and that breaks my heart, and I'm sorry. I would too. I would do anything to protect my family. And that's how we all are. That's how we all should be. None of us should be okay with this, right? It's sad. Hey Sonia, good to see you, hon. Yeah, and the thing is that if I saw anyone hurting a kid, the best thing for me to do would be to call because I don't need to spring into action, if you know what I'm saying, right? But it's hard not to because these little children are innocent. And then we wonder why generationally these children are turning out to be people like this themselves. It's because we allow for it. It's because we hide it. Because I like this person, so, I will never go against what they say. Let's sweep it under the rug. Well, that's why we have so many issues. That's why our youth are so disturbed. It's because of people like this who are allowed to go around and, oh no, I'm scared. Piece of crap. They socialize with all of them. With the scourge and the scum of the planet. And then they want us to still be okay with it. No, that'll never happen. More people, Lover Girl. This isn't the only time. And this isn't the only child he's tried to hurt. That doesn't surprise me, Nano. This nasty dude is usually on Dago's channel. That doesn't surprise me. Just listening to the way that they were on the panel with Clue and her daughter, I heard like a small part of that. Yeah, I'm not down with any of that. That makes me sick. Yeah, Duchess has been on her knees for the Proudfoots for years now, right? 2 years. I agree. And brutally honest, you can go now because you can't discuss a topic without calling someone a name, and that just shows your stupidity. I believe that too. Hey, Patty. I agree with that. And right is right. And if you don't agree with what's happening here, then you cannot possibly agree with Duchess White Knighting for this topic time and time again for the Proudfoots. Thank you, Michelle. Because it really bothers me that they want to say stuff like that. Talk bad about the South because he's a predator? No, I don't think so. Because I agree with what you're saying. Regarding the South, this guy wouldn't want to meet up with the true crime gents around here. Or excuse me, true Southern gents around here. No, because no man is accepting of this behavior besides people who do this themselves. Nobody thinks it's okay. Thank you, Chuchi. Well, and I'm not sure all that is unseen if that was really a mom that was snooping, but I'm going to say moms, please snoop, right? Like, and get this information to law enforcement immediately because it's not just your child who's affected by this. This is other children that are also being affected by this. I mean, it's like there's all these people out there that are doing this behind the scenes and they're keeping it quiet. Because now he's going to sit there and say he's scared of what? Of what? Because even criminals aren't okay with this behavior. So maybe that's what he's talking about. I know, Rosebud. I got you, girl. It happens. It happens. And, like I said, that's why I transform the content and I put it up. so that way YouTube could tell me whether it was okay to play it or not, kind of a thing. And I do that a lot too, because I try not to play people's content completely through, unless I'm like transforming it. But I like to keep the context of the situation, you know? I do. Hey, Boston Bridget, good to see you. Good to see you, Boston Bridget. Aw, I love you too, girl. I saw your picture of Maxie the other day. I was like, oh my God, he's so cute. But I understand. I understand where you're coming from, Rosebud. I'm just saying, I can't like turn the other way when this stuff is happening. Yeah, Anna, I understand. She says, in my 46 years, excuse me, I have never hung around a PI, have only known one because he lived in my area, but I didn't know him. What are the chances that the whole group of people have so many P's in their group? Well, I mean, I'm wondering that as well. I get what you're saying, not PIP, right? Yeah. They're all over both sides of Chris and Katie's family. Right? And then we also have this online crap, right? But again, like I said, they like to put it out there that they enjoy the darkness, right? I mean, it's one thing to make fun of people, I guess. If somebody was calling me a demon, I might joke around too and be like, oh yeah, I'm a demon, right? But in the same way, it's not the sarcasm, it's the fact that they like all of this. They like this. Well, she just can't, she's not a good judge of character, Martin Van Buren, and that's the thing, because, I don't want to completely blame this on Duchess, but think of all of the people that she's linked up with, people like him, or him, people like him or him. Oh, I got a friend, his name is Arctic Fox, he can help you, And I agree with that, Chuchi. Thank you. Arctic Fox, take responsibility for your own actions. Stop scapegoating, right? Get help, right? Get help for it. Because I'm here to tell you guys that these people, in doing the research on the Cleveland 3, these people are out there and they get off on the sadistic nature of someone else's pain and struggling. They want to hear about it so they can feel gratified by it. And it's disgusting and wrong. And then here Duchess is like, oh, I got a guy for you. Go hang out. It's crazy, right, Liberty? All along. It's upsetting, to say the least.
That you wanted to go, you have family out there in Oklahoma City, and you would meet up with him. What are you talking about? You wasn't going to go meet him.
I wasn't going to go meet him. I said if we ever did meet, which I wasn't going to, I was trying to just appease him. I said it would have to be in a public place, like the park or like a restaurant.
How are you going to prevent this from happening again?
I'm going to delete all the damn dating apps. And that's how I met him. He had a freaking dating app thing and initially said he was 24. That's how
What was the app? What was the app? Or do you know?
I don't even remember the app.
Okay.
I know.
He didn't tell us. I just was wondering what it was.
Did it start with an A?
I don't even remember. I honestly
Well,
don't.
what all dating apps are you on?
Yeah.
I'm on one called Tammy. I'm on one called Meet Me. I think his profile was on that one too. I'm on a few.
You know what though? This ain't the first boy that you've talked to, because about almost a year ago, another mother sent me a fucking profile on you, dude. And I'm pretty sure it was from that Tammy app, dude.
Wow. Okay, so again, he's like, hey, another mother sent me this. Now, guys, I don't think this was a decoy, and this is why, right? I'm not trying to say Petty's lying. I'm just saying that I don't think it was a decoy in this situation. I think that people were sending information to this group on Arctic Fox for a while, and that's what they were saying. right? I think so too. They don't change Liberty. They don't change their stripes. That's the problem with these people. He does remember, you know? And I will say that I do not think that Duchess's kids are little or anything like that. I think they're grown. I don't know very much about her. I will say that. I also do remember her saying last night on the panel for Queen Bee that her husband was not thrilled to hear about this, right? Because they were friends, right? This is somebody that was in their circle. And so he was upset, right? So, I mean, I don't think that, to the best of my knowledge, he was given access to any of her littles or anything like that. I don't think that that's the case. If I find out different later, I'll let you guys know. But to the best of my knowledge, no. So, but yeah, this is not his first time. And another mother sent over equally disgusting from an app called Tammy. Guys, this is new to me. I have no idea what the frick Tammy is, right? I've heard of Plenty of Fish, right? It's just a dating website for adults. But Tammy, I have no idea what that is. And that's where it seems like he likes to do his dirt.
No, because I've only had that app for like a month.
Well, it might have been something else, but you look very familiar with that. Your files came across my desk before in the past.
I swear, no. And I tried to cut it off as soon as I found out that he was 14. I said, hey, I mean, I can't do this. You're a kid, man.
Why did you continue entertaining him? Like I asked you, do you got anything in common with him?
No, not really. I mean, I was just, like I said, I guess it was that deal where I remember what it was like to be a teenage kid, grown up gay, in the South, and you ain't got no friends. That's basically what it was. I was just trying to be support to him.
Like a mentor?
Not like a mentor, but like someone he could talk to, just give an ear to him.
Do you think your supporter?
Ew, look at him. Gross. Are you kidding me? No. If you cared about that child, you would have had him contact resources to help. You're not a freaking counselor. You're a pedo. God.
Would understand?
No, I don't. I really don't.
Do they invest money into your channel and stuff?
No, I'm not
How much you
monetized
make?
at all.
Okay.
You're not monetized with 17,000 followers,
No,
subscribers.
I'm not
Why?
monetized because I'm not here to make money off the backs of missing kids. I'm here to try to bring missing kids home.
Well, you told him in here that you do make money off of here, and it's not much, but you make all right at living, is what you said.
I do make an all right living.
Off of YouTube,
Not
correct?
off of YouTube, no.
You're stupid for not.
Maybe. I mean, I could have easily monetized ages ago. But
Right. But he wants to claim that he's not monetized, but he still puts his Cash App and crap like that out. And hey, I'm not hating on that. I'm not throwing any shade because I believe that if you put hard work in, then you should be paid for your time. But when he sits there and says, oh, I'm not monetized, right? It makes it seem like he's doing it out of the kindness and goodness of his heart, which we know that isn't true now, right? And him being involved in Summer Wells' case. Again, there's a pattern of this. There's a pattern of these weirdos being involved in these missing child's cases, right? So how do we know that they didn't have more to do with it than what meets the eye? Because again, Chris and Katie just decided to go right on that channel. First thing. They didn't go to a reputable, recognized channel. They went where they thought that they were going to be able to pull the wool over their eyes, or even worse, if this happened, that she would have been white knighting for them no matter what. Because she certainly was okay with this guy. So it just makes you wonder. And they're okay with a lot of the horrible activities of predators online.
What's up with Zangy?
Huh?
Zangy? Do you have that app?
Might. I don't know. I don't think so.
Chick.com.
Nope.
OPP.
No, you don't have Telegram?
Underscore.
Nope.
You ever had it?
Oklahoma.
Don't think
What
so.
about the Zane?
In this.
No.
You're
From
kind of
over there.
thinking a little bit.
No, I've never.
You use encrypted apps?
No. Like I said, I've got Plenty of Fish. I've got Meet Me. I've got Match. I've got that Tammy app.
You made very many.
Dude, you're probably the most famous person in Van Buren, huh?
Who?
This guy with the 20,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
Or followers or whatever it is.
17.
No, that's the only apps I got. I mean, and hell, I don't even have Instagram on my phone.
Let me turn your vibrate off.
I'm gonna grab my drink off the bar. Cool.
I'll get it.
Huh?
I can get it for you.
My Monster?
Yeah.
Yeah. You got a Monster in there? Fuck. Because mine's getting hot out there, dude.
We didn't know if we were at the right place or not, man. You're hard to find.
It's a nice shed you got there.
Yeah.
Is that like your YouTube room?
Nah, it's
Oh.
just a bunch of junk.
Hell yeah, man. So when were you gonna cut this off with him?
Cut it off today. I haven't really talked to him except for and I made an excuse. If you read it, I said that the speaker went out on my phone and I couldn't talk to anyone on the phone, and I told him that because I didn't want to talk to him on the phone anymore.
What was y'all's phone calls consist of?
I mean, not much. I talked to him about what he did in school and stuff like that, and asked him stuff like what his favorite color was, what his favorite foods were, and stuff like that.
Well, I'm gonna let you know his mother had those phone calls recorded as well. I heard some of them. You asked him.
Okay, so again, he references the mother having the recorded calls, so I don't see how this could have been a decoy unless they recorded it as a decoy, right? So that could be a possibility. This man's name is Thomas McCauley, and he does live in Arkansas. The police are going to be rolling up any minute now, and you guys will be able to see on the side of the car what type of police officer they are. They'll also give the card and the badge number to one of these gentlemen who are doing the sting operation, and we'll see that it's coming up, guys. I know this part's so hard to listen to. This is so absolutely hard to listen to. It's disgusting, right? What he's telling this young man, and then asking him what his favorite foods and color is. Asking him what his favorite food and color is. What did they do on panel after panel after panel after panel telling what Sebastian's favorite foods and color is? Absolutely disgusting to hear it. Makes me sick. And thank you guys so much for the support. I really appreciate it. I hate that we have to be... This was not on the agenda. This was not on the agenda. Patty, thank you. Thank you so much for your super sticker. I really appreciate you. Goodness sakes.
How far he shoots? Did you not?
I may have. I don't remember.
Why would you ask a 14-year-old about that?
I don't know.
So you said you do make plenty of money. What do you do then? Are you on Social Security?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Saying you're doing pretty good for yourself, huh? You think that's doing pretty good for yourself?
No, I don't. And I mean,
Why don't you work, Thomas?
got rheumatoid arthritis and fibromyalgia, PTSD, and borderline personality disorder.
Okay.
You're not a vulnerable victim, are you?
No.
Did you say, Haley, I'm not a vulnerable victim?
Haley, I'm not a vulnerable victim.
Okay, now can you say, I've been exposed by OPP?
I've been exposed by OPP.
Okay. You're so kind, man.
Can I get down now?
You can do whatever the hell you want to do.
What a little bitch. And again, my PTSD, like I said, I did read a statement earlier when someone inquired about this, if there was a decoy used or not. But yes, it's still nasty all the way around. It doesn't matter He thinks he's having a conversation with a 14-year-old and asking questions about what they just discussed. I'm not going to repeat it. I'm not going to repeat that. It is absolutely vile, awful, disgusting. Disgusting. Right? But yeah, there'll be people in here trying to say, oh, shame on you, Lady Freedom. No, shame on you if you're okay with this.
Like I said, I can't detain you. I'm not a cop. I'm just here to ask you some questions.
I've answered a lot of questions for you.
I want to know where all this stems from.
I don't know. I mean,
Were you molested as a child?
Yeah.
Okay. Did that fuck you up?
How old are you? You said 50?
Yeah, I just turned 50, I guess, March 2nd.
So you're 50, and what age were you when that happened? If you want to get into it, you don't have to. I mean,
oh God, I'm sorry, but break the cycle. I don't feel sorry for somebody who was a victim that victimized somebody else. Okay, that's where I stopped feeling sorry for you. Because I know a lot of people who would never do what was done to them to someone else. Lisa Hunt, I believe that too, because they've had that. Even like on Chris Hansen's show, right? Where like the decoys are still talking on the phone with them. And so they're building that rapport, that relationship, so he absolutely thought, thank you, wait, what, was talking to a 14-year-old, the way that he was talking to him and asking him personal questions about certain things like this, right? That is disgusting. I really, ugh. Yeah, Chris Hansen, and they do that. They text, they set up a meeting, and the guy thinks, and they'll even send in like someone who's been posing, right, the decoy, and the guy will bring, it's mostly guys. Women do this as well. It's not just the guys. I'm just saying that's what there's a lot of examples of on Chris Hansen's show. And they'll bring them in there, and then the next thing you know, here comes Chris Hansen, right? Like they're all like, "Oh, I'm excited! I'm having this person that I've been waiting to, and talking to." One guy I remember watching one. He drove like 3 or 4 hours in order to meet this person because they've been talking. So yeah, I mean, a decoy can absolutely be used in a case like this, and they're talking to the person who is 14, right? Or a little bit older, but they think they're talking to someone who is underage because that's their MO. That's who they are. Hey, Kiki. So, it's wrong on so many levels.
Were you ever taken advantage of when you were younger? But I mean, you were like willing to do it, but you were basically taken advantage of by older people?
I was taken advantage of when I was 12 years old.
Okay. By how old was that person?
40, I think.
Would you say
It's the same thing here, man.
Who did that damage you?
It was a neighbor.
Okay.
No,
but like, like your mindset.
A lot of stuff did my mental health damage to me, but
Okay. So you're 50 years old. It happened when you're 12. I mean, dude, it's a lifelong punishment. If you know what I mean,
like I said,
the people who have been.
Does he look bothered? Because he doesn't look bothered to me. He doesn't look like he's reliving a trauma to me. He's a fucking creep. Hello, Dixie. He's a freaking creep.
Victimized. They got to be the ones to turn the cycle around, dude.
I know. And like I said, I was just trying to give him an ear to talk to. And I know I said some stuff that I shouldn't have said on there, but that's kind of, again, I'm not trying to blame him, but.
How many kids have you talked to online before?
Look at him shrugging. Oh well, oh well, oh well. Does that look like somebody who's remorseful to you? It doesn't to me.
He's the only one.
I'm telling you, I've seen your face before.
I'm telling you, you haven't, because I haven't been talking to anyone online. And I
I'm
wouldn't
like
have started-
99.99999% sure your file has been
and I wouldn't
on
have
my desk
even
before.
talked to him. Like I said, I mean, I saw his dating profile, and
You haven't ever talked to any other Oklahoma boys?
No.
Ever?
No.
Ever?
No.
When I get back home, I'm going to dig through my files, man. I'm almost certain this guy's files came across my desk before. But, what you shaking for, man?
I'm not shaking. I mean,
Yeah, look at that. Look at his reaction. Look at this predator's reaction to being called out. Your name has come across my desk. And he said that like 3 or 4 times now, guys. Your name's come across my desk from another mother sending me information. Now, is he bluffing him? Probably so. Maybe. You know, we've been talking about this. It could have been a real situation. It could have just been a full-on sting operation. Either way, look at him and he starts shaking. Because he's remembering back all the other kids he hurt. How many did he meet up with? What did he do? This man needs to be investigated further by whatever jurisdiction he lives in.
How can you convince me this won't happen again?
I'm going to tell you right now, as soon as I get in there, I'm deleting all those dating apps off my phone.
I mean, you having dating apps ain't a problem. What the problem is if you were talking to an adult, a grown person, I wouldn't be here.
I know.
So you being on those apps ain't a problem. The problem is when somebody tells you how old they are and they're underage, what are you supposed to do?
I should have immediately cut it off. And I felt bad for the kid, and that's my bad. That's my bad for feeling bad for the kid and letting the conversation continue. I know. I should have shut that shit off right off Jump Street as soon as he said he was 14 years old.
So you said you don't want to monetize off of missing children.
No.
So how many of those missing children, per se, go missing because of something possibly like this scenario?
Well, it wouldn't be like this scenario because I wasn't going to meet up with.
We're not saying you.
But I'm saying hypothetically.
I mean, I've covered a lot of cases where people get, like I was talking about, Roblox and those online games and stuff. That's yeah.
And the kid comes up missing.
The kids will a lot of times go missing, and
Yeah,
there was
because
a case that
a guy that lures them from the internet has their way with them. They take advantage of them, and then they fucking panic because they think that that's the witness right there. So they
Look at his face. I wish I would have zoomed into his face, guys. Look at his face. He had a visceral reaction. A visceral reaction. Watch his mouth. Gross.
stuff. That's yeah.
And the kid comes up missing.
The kids will a lot of times go missing, and
yeah,
there was
because
a case that
a guy that lures them from the internet has their way with them.
Look at that. You see what he's doing there?
They take advantage of them, and then they fucking panic because they think that that's the
Look at him, and he's shaking.
witness right there. So they got to get rid of the witness.
Well,
that's how kids come up.
That's part of it right there. And then there's, we had a situation here in Arkansas. Even there was a guy, his daughter had been murdered by a predator. They put the predator in jail, released the predator. Guy finds out that his daughter
sounds like you.
Back with the predator, calls law enforcement.
Yeah, Lonoke County.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been there.
Well, he's
They're
one
going
of
to
the
be the sheriff.
primary anyway.
We've been there.
Yeah.
Just left another guy's house. Where were we?
Fayetteville.
Just left another guy's house.
Wagner,
Oklahoma. We'll go anywhere.
So again, I don't recall you answering it. Do you meet very many grown men on that?
I mean, I talked to some grown men.
So you have no issue finding grown men on there, right?
No.
Okay. So it wasn't that you were lonely that you talked to this boy.
I told you, I was trying to be a support.
Is that your problem?
What?
To support somebody that you don't know. Is that kid your problem?
No, he's not my problem.
Okay. So is it worth you getting in trouble, sending fucking porn and all that shit to him just to be his support?
No.
The news article will read.
You got to follow.
How is that being supportive in corrupting a young child's mind? How is that support? It's not. It's corrupting him. It's tarnishing the way that he looks at an act that's supposed to be an act of love and commitment. This person is a complete disgrace to the human race. Look at him. Makes me want to vom.
Thomas McCauley, a true Fox crime.
How would your father feel about this if he was alive?
You could hate it.
You see that mic?
Yeah, we don't need puke bags. We need buckets at this point.
This thing's not focusing for some reason. There you go.
Oh, here we go. Thought you said you weren't going to bring the cops into it.
Did you see me call anybody? Hey, no, Please don't go. No, please do not go in right now.
I gotta at least let my mom know what's going on.
You'll have plenty of time for that. He's probably just going to take a report.
Well, and look at how nervous he is. And also, wait, what? Duchess was saying that too, that about a half hour before all this came out, he told her that he was taking his channel down for good because he couldn't have it up because he had to take care of his mom or something like that. So just bullshitting all around. And again, he wasn't only just a mod for Duchess. He wasn't only just a mod for Duchess, allegedly, Liberty saying, that he was one for Prayer Garden. So I mean, he's out there trying to deceive everybody. So everybody should be pissed. Oh, of course. And he's like, oh, I take care of her. I'm sure. Yeah. That's the reason you're living in her basement. Sure. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know if he lives in her basement. Probably does, though.
Are you on Discord?
I am, but I'm only only subscribed to True Crime Discords on there.
You're not like in no gaming things with kids?
Ugh. No, I do not think she was. I do not think Duchess was condoning his actions. She was acting as if she never knew anything about this, and several people have come in today saying that she didn't know. But I'm saying she said on Queen Bee's panel, but it's been taken down, that he had let her know that he took his channel down. And because he was telling these guys earlier, he's like, well, I got to take my channel down now. I'm going to take it down. And then he told Duchess it was because he had to take care of his mom. Right. So she was trying to tell the panel like what he had told her, basically.
And you got nieces or nephews?
I do.
How would you feel? How old are they? Are they about this age?
They're in their 20s.
Okay, well, they were 14 at one time. How would you feel
I feel awful.
somebody doing this to your 14-year-old nephew?
I mean,
You're not like in a Roblox Discord or anything?
no, sir. I'm not a gamer at all. I can't stand video games.
That's not what he asked you. He asked you if you were in a Discord group for Roblox, you know, because that's where y'all like to hang out a lot of the time. So he was asking you that, and maybe he has proof that you do have that. But, you know, you didn't answer the question. Is there, I mean, is this guy like, he's like a gorilla. He's got hair everywhere. It's disgusting. I'm so grossed out. I'm sorry.
We just got pulled over by that cop right before we got here. We ran a stop sign. He's pretty nice, man. He gave us a warning. He might give you a warning, too.
I don't want to go to jail.
Nobody wants to go to jail.
Lisa, I cannot lie. I would keep my daughter as long as she wanted. You know, I'd let her live with me no matter what. You know, I mean, that's what moms are. That's what moms are. You know, but I can't believe he's doing this crap to his mom, especially if she's not in good health. If that's true, then you know, he's bringing drama to her house and disgust. Really, I mean, evil into her house is what he did. I mean, I just minimize that big time. Wait, what says I say thank you to OPP? That's right. I'd live to catch a, or I think you were saying that you love to catch a predator minus cameras and stuff, but I'll let the strong, smart ones get the evilness exposed and watch. Yeah, I mean, you know, those are just so hard to watch because of all of like the grooming techniques and things that they use, but it's like so textbook that once you've seen one episode of it, you can pretty much see like what all of them do, right? Because it's the same story over and over and over and over again with these guys, you know. Thank you so much, Pamela, for your super sticker. Yeah, so I mean, it's just it's absolutely disgusting.
Have you ever been to jail?
One time
For
for a
what?
hit and run accident.
Okay.
I was a stupid kid. I was 18 years old. It was the first wreck I'd ever been in.
You like Kanye West?
Hell no.
Are you kidding me, dude? He's fucking great, dude. He's got this one song I really, really like. It goes, guess who's going to jail tonight? Guess who's going to jail tonight?
Oh, shit.
God gonna post my bail tonight. Priors? Do you have any priors?
Oh.
Well, that one time.
Come on, sir. Well, Predator Hunter showed up here. I met a guy on a dating website. Initially, I thought he was 24 years old. It turned out to be that he was 14 years old. I tried several times to stop the conversation. He kept persisting. And like today, I finally set it off altogether. I put him out that the speaker was broke on my phone, that I couldn't talk on the phone anymore or anything like that. And I know that, there's some stuff in that. There's text messages that look really bad. I never was going to meet up with the kid, and I said, if we ever did meet, it would have to be in a public place, like a restaurant or a park or something like that, but I would never meet up with the kid at all.
What's your name?
Thomas.
You ever been in trouble before, Thomas?
No. One time, I think ages ago, it said it turned out to be Oklahoma City.
What's your last name?
Macaulay, C-A-U-L-E-Y.
A-U-L-E-Y. What's your date of birth, Thomas?
March 2nd, 76.
Y'all need anything else? Okay. We got our supervisor coming up here. If y'all don't mind, could y'all?
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. And you got us as long as you need us, sir.
All right. You want any mind or rest? No, right now. So, what else are we going to talk about?
I would absolutely love to have the body cam footage. I don't know if we can FOIA the body cam footage, but I'd like to do that. And yeah, guys, they're about to show the cop car, so it does have a Van Buren logo. So Van Buren, Arkansas, Thomas Macaulay allegedly speaking to minor children about things that he shouldn't be distributing corn to a child. Right? I don't know the nature of the corn, right? But it was absolutely sent to what he thought in his mind, who he'd been talking to as a 14-year-old child. Marie, that was hilarious when he starts with that. You like Kanye? You're not gonna like him after this. So he starts singing, right? Yeah. Oh, at least there's some light in the darkness, right?
Damn, look how soft it is. Feel how soft that ground is?
Yeah, dude, I'm seeing.
Van Buren PD. And there's another one down there, dude. Van Buren PD chat. I'm going to this here. What'd he say when he seen the cop?
Huh?
What'd he say when he seen the cop? I knew you.
Y'all weren't calling him. I said, did you see me call anybody? Then I seen that other cop pull up. I go, man, he just pulled me over. Pulled us over. That guy. I go, he's really cool, man. He gave us a warning. He'll probably give you one too.
Garbage Girl, I have not, but I would love to listen to the call. So if you email it to me, we could definitely listen to it. Yeah, I would love to listen to it.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're YouTubers too, man.
Yeah, we are.
He ain't the only
No, we're
famous,
kickers. Man.
He ain't the only famous YouTuber around here. I'm fucking famous too, man.
Damn, you took that fucking hit. I got it. You'll be on there. Yeah, I'll have to transfer it over there. He has them downloaded. I gotta get it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Well, my wife called out of Oklahoma City.
Okay.
Because
So you have like a YouTube channel or something for profit?
no, I'm not
You
on
work
YouTube.
with MIT or MDT,
No.
so you're private.
Yes.
You know how dangerous this is to do something like this?
I sure do.
Okay.
Sure do. I've
And
been
you're-
doing this 8 years, sir. I
Okay.
understand. I've thought about every ands, ifs, what ifs, or
You know,
whatever.
But the problem is, we can't prosecute.
Why not?
Without us starting the investigation.
Why not? This guy is the laws different here than it is in Fayetteville.
Okay, so this is where it gets a little bit froggy, right? Like they're getting a little froggy with the cops here. The cops are getting froggy with them because, you know, they're upset because they weren't the ones that, you know, decided to sting in their own area. This guy's coming into their area performing a sting operation. So that's where it gets a little bit hairy, but I do think it's nasty of them. And I wonder about the good old boy society that they're okay with luring young men, young children off of the internet. It's a major problem, guys, and it usually ends horribly, as they were discussing, and as Arctic Fox had a visceral, very obvious and visual reaction to that. Hello, Butter Biscuit. Good to see you. And hey, Dawn Emery. Kiki says she's heard the call, and it's very telling of what he is. Woo doggies, right? But why are they scolding these guys, right? So I'm on their side with OP. I'm down with OPP, right? In this moment, because it doesn't matter when the police come into the investigation. As soon as they know about it, they need to spring to action. They need to gather the evidence that's already been gathered, and then they need to further investigate. And that's the process, right? So for them to come up and scold them, yes, I agree with the police officers. It's dangerous what they're doing, right? Because this hasn't ended well in certain cases. But I would rather some brave citizens go out there and collect this information and give it to law enforcement than for them not to. So that's where I stand. That's where I sit with this. And, you know, I'd like to hear your thoughts. Because I think everybody should have a voice when it comes to this, because nobody should think this is okay.
No.
It's the same laws, though. It's Arkansas, right? No, hold on, sir. We just got a guy in Fayetteville an hour ago, sir. So what you're telling me makes no fucking sense.
Sure.
No, fuck that, dude. He'll be famous. Absolutely. I'm willing to cooperate 100%. Are you?
Not if you're doing this freelance without any.
I do this for conviction, sir. And can I get your badge number for the way you're coming in? What's your name and badge number, sir?
Obviously, you're probably doing.
Sir, what is your name and badge number, sir?
The majority of First Amendment auditors.
Sir, what is your name and badge number, sir?
My name's on my shirt.
Could you speak it? I can't read, sir. Sir, could you give me your name and badge number, sir?
Mark McGraw. That's the end of your card.
Okay, what's your badge number?
Well, my employee number is
I know, but can you speak it verbally?
I'm sorry, you have a. I can't turn up your hearing aids.
You didn't say a badge number. You're going to pull a card out. What is your badge number, sir?
495.
495. Okay.
You know what? They haven't given me any current cards.
Oh, damn. That's
I'll find you one though.
Oh, I would appreciate that.
How about I write it on here?
Yeah, that would be great, sir.
Obviously, you're doing this for some sort of profit.
Obviously, I've been doing this for fucking 8 years. You know how many convictions I got, sir?
Am I
I probably got more convictions. No, I bet you came up here with a fucking attitude, man. Did you not? Did you not get out of your car with an attitude, sir?
Now, if
Sir,
anybody
did-
hears you cussing right now, I'll go with disorderly conduct.
Is that what you want to do?
Is this what you want to do?
I mean, you will look like a. It won't look good for you. Let's just say that, sir.
Continue cussing with me, I will arrest you.
Sir, did you not get out of your car with an attitude already? You already had your mind made up before you got out of your car. Before you even had a word with us, you had your mind made up. Did you not?
I answered this with law enforcement.
I do.
Just let them do their thing, bro.
Yeah.
There's no point in
What thing? What are they going to do? What are they going to do?
Well, I don't have the authority to arrest him without any kind of.
Well, I'm
I didn't start
telling
the
you, listen,
investigation.
sir. The law is no different. Arkansas law is Arkansas law in every other county, right?
Problem is,
No, right? No, is that wrong?
you could
or right?
very well screw up an investigation. Which
This
could
thing
have
is
been
the same
pending.
exact one as one we just fucking did, man.
Once again, do you really need to go throwing out the F-bomb?
That's how I talk, sir. That's just in my vocabulary. I'm sorry. I will. I
Okay,
said
you know
no.
Arkansas
I
law, right?
sincerely apologize for that, but that does come out of my vocabulary.
You know Arkansas law, right?
Do you?
Okay, so
Because
you
well,
understand,
we are talking. Do you know Arkansas law?
you understand the profanity in public and escalating this?
You know how bad that'll look. You want to take me to jail for cussing and let him stay here? That go for it, sir.
Well, you're the one that's acting kind of irrational.
Okay, so like this is mind blowing, and I didn't want to, blow it for whoever didn't watch the video already. But the police are like, oh, you're using profanity in the middle of the street in Arkansas. And I'm like, what? Right? And no, Poppy, hi, Poppy Love. No, this is not CP. CP is not there. I don't know. He's everywhere, though. If we start hearing a cough in the background, maybe. No, I'm just kidding. No, this is in Arkansas. This is at Arctic Fox's house. He's now chilling on the tractor, right? Trying to fit in. Trying to look like he's just, a good old country boy. He didn't do anything wrong, right? And he's anything but. He's a real POS, Poppy. I'm like, no, I don't think he's there though. But if Katie was there and she was going to be answering questions, he'd be right there. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, Tammy, welcome in Vegas. There are some groups that notify law enforcement beforehand. Their operations go much smoother. I would agree with that. It's good to work in conjunction with law enforcement, but some of these places don't want their county exposed, right? So that's where we run into problems. And I wonder if that's why they do it this way. Again, you don't want to ruin any of the integrity of an investigation, but as a citizen, citizens arrest, right? Exactly. As citizens, we're allowed to, gather information on somebody and then turn it in. So I think that's what they mainly do. And thank you for sending me this information as well, guys, on the call. Yeah, I know. Leah says that cop got me shaking my head so badly it might fall off my shoulders, right? I mean, my goodness. It's unbelievable, isn't it? It's just like I wasn't expecting him to come in hot at these guys, right? Because they are doing everybody a service, I think, to society. They're a service to society, so. Right, usually yelling or cussing or coughing. He was freely speaking to them and spilled his own beans. Oh my gosh, did he ever, Detroit? Nobody forced him to talk. He could have just shut the door. These cops should be grateful, not vindictive, in my opinion. I agree with that. Hey, Scranton Strangler, I agree. And well said, Detroit. I mean, he didn't have to say anything at all. He just came out because he's so guilty. Like, he's absolutely guilty. And I think the reason why his hands were in his pockets were because they were shaking. And they should have been. He should be shaken like a leaf.
Got out of the truck with an attitude. It's on film.
That's your perception.
You already had your mind made up when you got out of that.
That's your perception.
That's what happened.
So there's my last name. There's my badge number. There's lots of phone numbers on the back side. So I'm going to de-escalate since you're the one that's...
I'm calm at this point. I got your name and badge number is all I wanted. It took 10 minutes to get it.
Yeah.
I'll give you my stuff.
You're good with me, man. I don't know what's got up there, man.
I don't know.
I get it, man. But damn.
This is y'all's thing. Can I get your name?
Russell. Goodwin.
SSEL. Goodwin.
All right, guys. So beware of that logo that just flashed across the screen. Kiki, I cannot believe that. And then I want to remind everyone that this is their supervisor. So it does remind me of Struggle Snuggles, right? Because Deanna, because this is their superior officer coming to the scene, their supervisor, quote unquote, and he's reading the riot act to people who are using profanity. Unbelievable. All right, guys, and I just added some screenshots, right, to this, but I want to back up because this one screenshot, let me just take this off real quick. Okay, so this one screenshot is going to have some comments from SF Investigates. Hey, Wild Wolf, right? Mr. Man Boobs over here. Mr. I can't find pants to fit me, right? And it's blurred out, so you can't really tell, but you can see in big bold, right? Looks like maybe it was on Twitter or X. SF Investigates. He doesn't investigate shit. Otherwise, he would have known that he was buddies with the Pred.
That's what the taxpayers pay. Dude, fuck these fucking motherfuckers, bro. I'm not letting them walk over me no more, dude. Fuck this, dude. That would be great, honestly. No, that would be great. You know how dumb he would look. Oh, fuck that, man. I'm not yes sir, no sir, and then whenever I'm no. What? Dude, you've seen this movie. That's why I told you immediately. You said go. I said nope, because I already seen the way he was getting.
Okay, and again, I don't agree with the way the police officer came in, but I do agree that, you know, you do have to be like yes sir, no sir, because it's just like, you know, it's just better to stay in the right the whole time, in my opinion. That's what I would have done. I would have just kept on yes sir and no sir, and because, you know, I mean, there's no reason for anybody to take, you know, it's like this superior officer was trying to take heat off of a predator, right, and put it onto the guy that caught him. So it's absolutely disgusting and wrong, in my opinion. But I would still be respectful towards him so he didn't have anything on me, and so they can start focusing their efforts where they need to.
That's exactly why I said nope.
Just be very careful you don't communicate a false alarm and or mess up an investigation. You can more harm than good.
Is he talking to me?
It's not a false alarm if he's been doing it for a long time. I think this is someone you should be working with, officer, and not scolding him or shaming him for what he's done.
Do what? What do you say?
I'm not paying no attention to that guy, bro. He's looking for trouble, bro. I'm not fucking with that guy. I'm not going to jail over this stupid ass shit.
Well, we already knew this was going to happen. Alex told us this was going to happen, dude. Dude, this dude didn't even look at our chat logs or anything yet. He gets out talking shit, dude.
Oh,
Asking
I
about
hear
my
you.
certifications and shit, dog.
Just letting y'all know we're on the phone with our detectives.
Yes,
and
sir.
seeing what they want to do, how they want to go about
That's
it.
cool.
This is going to be our report number, though, for this.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
So you have it.
Appreciate it.
Hey, Super, correct me if I'm wrong. Do these officers make a salary? Do they make money? Huh?
For some sort of monetization.
Do they feed their family from doing this, Super? Dude, imagine that guy taking me to jail for cussing and letting a Fred
He
walk.
didn't say Alex ruined anything. He said Alex already told us about this county.
No, Alex didn't ruin anything. I never said Alex ruined. I said Alex told us about this county. He's been here recently. If y'all remember the catch he did at the bowling alley with all the retards at the bowling alley just like 2 weeks ago, that was in this county.
Yeah, he went into a bowling alley full of retards. That was the same county.
That shit was wild, bro.
But yeah, you have to realize he's taunting you, dude. On
Huh?
purpose. You have to realize he's taunting you.
No, I
on
don't give a
purpose.
fuck.
I know,
Give
I'm
it
just
back,
saying.
dude.
I'm just saying.
Listen, Super.
I
If this
know.
motherfucker took me to jail for cussing, dude, and let him go, you know, dude, bro, come on, man. Come on, you already know what's going to happen.
Arctic Fox True Crime. Exactly.
And you know what, too, Super? My patience is fucking low. I've had no sleep.
You're gonna be real pissed off when you get there.
When I get where?
To that jail.
Oh, man. I'll be killed. Don't be kicked the door.
I know. I've been there with you.
Oh my goodness, I know PTSD. I'm the same way. I was like, oh my gosh, what I don't know what they're referring to, what they're talking about, but can we refrain from using that over? So yeah, I had to kind of give them a little bit of hell that way.
I should just get my camera off here and get him on the bread. I got him on the screen time for him.
I think that's somebody else's tractor, y'all, to be honest with you. I don't see the actual tractor it is, but I think it's hidden behind that beautiful bread shack over there.
Oh, dude's power washing the fucking driveway over there.
Oh, okay.
And yes, I called it a tractor too, but I think it is a riding lawnmower, Poppy. So good call on that. Yeah, I do think it's a rider. And yes, so these guys were the ones that did the sting operation, and now they're just they've been asked to move across the street, speak to the supervisor. So they're still filming, but yeah, that's Arctic Fox who was busted by these guys. So
Dude, that dude's got quicksand in his fucking yard, bro. That's one of that's that Oklahoma or Arkansas yards, man, where you get sunk into them. Here we go again.
Getting out.
I've never been sunk into an Arkansas lawn. I've been in Arkansas before, and I've never been like, sunk into the ground or anything. So does he have shit buried in his yard or what's going on? Allegedly, in my opinion, just wondering from what they're saying. They said there was a lot of soft spots in that yard. A couple of times that was mentioned. So
I'll go over there and talk to him.
I'm not saying another word. I'm ignoring this bitch ass. If he tries to talk to me, I'm going to tell him to quit talking. Dude, this dude ain't even looked at a goddamn, not one fucking bit of anything and starts talking shit. My camera wasn't on him at first. Then I heard the aggression in his voice.
We can't take a case that we didn't start the investigation. So what's the difference from this to 5 miles down the road that way in Sebastian County? What's the difference? There is no difference.
Let's say this. These are street officers, right? Dude, we've dealt with more cases of like this than all of them put together, dude.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, it's not a pissing contest, but I know what the fuck we're doing, dude. I mean, dude, why couldn't he came up cordial like the other two? There's always got to be one that's got to show their ass, dude.
How much for a reply? They're free.
Did I make him go sit in the corner? Super?
Probably. Yes, B-Rad. Yes.
What?
What did I miss? The cops get sideways? Yes, bro.
Hadn't even looked at nothing, dude. Literally got out of the car and started talking shit, dude. Hell, these two right here came to you and said, "What do you got?"
Yeah.
You showed this dude fucking comes into what certifications you got? You got the MIACBDT? Like, what the fuck? Yeah, I do, sir. I got all that.
Comes out of his cruiser saying, "You know how dangerous this is?"
I should have said no.
T-Boone.
Neil gave me the flash drive, and I'll just run down what y'all been doing, I guess, a conversation with him real quick. Just a brief, so I can have something tonight.
He reached out.
So he contacted y'all?
Yes.
How did he do that?
He reached out on
Daddy Hunt.
Daddy Hunt, It's an app called Daddy Hunt. Yeah, it is an app where you have to be 18 to get on. Obviously, they don't ask for verification photos of IDs. You can lie and say whatever age you are. Yeah. He messaged
Vitaly's a faggot. Somebody banned that 2,000 bucks for saying anything about that faggot.
Says you want the feds, it's apps, whatever. He texted me. Equally told him how old he was, 14 years old.
Fuck Vitaly. Yeah.
Those apps, the algorithm picks it up and it's fantasy. So that's why you get the phone number and they send the first text immediately to tell him how old you are. He was told. Conversations kept going. They did say he wasn't going to do nothing crazy because it was a minor. But throughout the days and weeks, it started progressing. He started sending porn video links to the chick, to the kid. Asked if he was ripped up, if he was hard, coming third off. The boy put his finger in his ass while he was taking a shower. He was just keeping to work his way in. Get on Amazon and buy 5-inch dildo, use 1-inch dildo. It was filthy. Yeah. He did never send no penis pictures or anything like that of himself.
Vitaly definitely worse.
Maybe 3. I know for sure 2 links.
What phone number do y'all have?
And I said, should you be having these conversations? He said, absolutely not.
He didn't know. Did y'all have any conversation with the kid was supposed to meet him here? Or did y'all?
No, he talked several times about possibly coming to Oklahoma City to see the boy.
Okay.
But that he did say he could only stay for the day because he's got to take care of his mom.
I got you.
And just like he said to you, he said, he'd have to meet in a public place.
Yeah. Man, I'm not a hothead, really, man. I mean, he really pissed me off, man. And honestly, my patience is very low. We've been. This is our third one. We've been on the road since 7 o'clock last night, man. And my patience is kind of low. But I just didn't like the way he got out.
Yeah, well,
he didn't even look at one.
We don't get this a whole lot.
I get it.
So it's new for all of us.
I know.
So that's why we're kind of like.
And I'm not trying to make it a pissing contest or anything, but we've been doing this a long time. I do know how it goes. I do. I'm not law enforcement, obviously, but we've done probably close to 1,000 of these, man. We know how it pretty much goes. And but he didn't even look at a thing. He just got out the car and started. I don't like
telling us how dangerous.
I mean, y'all the way y'all got out, man, and wanted to see. That was grade A, man.
Yeah, I mean,
we're just
trying to.
I didn't need to blow up like that, man. But he pushed me over.
Basically, man. We're just concerned citizens here to report a crime.
I get it. That's all. We've been on the phone with detectives, and now I think he's on the phone with prosecutors.
And I mean, it ain't only just Fayetteville, like I was saying. I mean, we got convictions in Sebastian County. We got convictions in
Lenoke
County. There's another one. Where's Keogh?
Keogh is I'd have to refresh my memory.
What about the sex offender with JJ?
That was Bull Shoals, Arkansas.
Bull Shoals. I mean, we've been all over Arkansas. We have not been here. This is our first time being in this city, but we've been all over the state, man. And I'm a firm believer on you give respect, you get respect.
Yep. Same goes this far.
Yeah, I mean, have I been respectful to you?
You've been good. The second time I've talked to you.
Sorry, man.
I'm gonna go talk to them. I mean, what's probably gonna happen is we're probably gonna finish up here.
Right.
This guy is probably what is gonna end up happening.
That happens all the time.
So I'm gonna talk to them and I'll come back to you.
Yes, sir.
Get out of here.
They totally don't like that other car. Hey, man. Hey. That sergeant likes him because he's not monetized. He's going to give him a break because he's not monetized.
Imagine he takes off on the lawnmower. What up, Blaze?
Oh, imagine that dude taking me to jail for saying the F word. And lets this guy just go into his house, dude. Dude, that guy would never hear the end of that.
You need to look at your messenger. Oh, you can't.
I can't. And no, I'm not bending over by anybody, especially by somebody in a badge. We've officially been on for an hour.
He said, this is the second time I've seen y'all. That's the cop that let us go on the stop sign ticket, by the way. The cool one.
You see my monster can over there next to him on the one.
I've been prosecuted and convicted in Arkansas of a crime I 100% did.
Good. We're on phone, prosecutor. We're gonna probably wrap up here soon. So
Cool. Yes,
if
sir.
y'all are ready,
We're good.
get out of here.
All right.
Thank
Thank you. Hey, thank you all. I got your card. We'll follow up with you. Thank you.
Hey, Thomas, man, leave kids alone. Leave kids alone, bro.
Hi, and just so you know,
All right, guys. So this is where they leave. They spoke with the police officers. So I don't know if there was an arrest made that day, but I do want to thank Garbage Girl for sending over the audio. Well, actually, it's another YouTuber that has is playing this off of Kick. So I'm not sure if they made a video, but or if it's off of a live stream. But I do have the link for that. We'll listen to that as well. And because this only has about 5 minutes.
speed limit is 25 miles an hour through here.
What a fucking 2 days.
You should have said, bye, Thomas.
He's gonna pull us over when we leave.
Fuck him. He can suck my fucking ball sack.
Everybody say bye to Officer Barbrady.
What was his name?
I don't fucking, it's in my pocket. He did not want to tell it, read it out to me, dude.
He waved.
I told him, McGraw.
Oh, Officer McGraw.
Officer
That's
McGraw.
his brother, dude. You can't disrespect that man. Do not.
Badge number 495.
He was a solid piece of work. I can tell you that, boy.
I'm gonna look at his telegram. Shit.
I can't do anything about him if I didn't start. Hey, Arctic Fox, True Crime. I'm about to go look at it. So y'all better make me proud. That's all I know. I know all y'all motherfuckers got a goddamn YouTube fucking account, dude. Every one of y'all, I know you do.
Dude, did you see him fucking freak out whenever I said, how many subscribers? He goes, a few. It says 17,000. I was like, yeah, we've looked into you.
He tries to help kids find missing kids, man.
Yeah. Dude, he told the fucking decoy that fucking he makes money on it. What is he talking about? He ain't monetized, dude.
I mean,
bro, nobody's doing that shit just for fucking fun, dude. Doing YouTube and social media, it takes a lot of fucking time, man. It does. It's time consuming, dude. Ain't nobody doing that shit for fucking free if you got that many subscribers and are able to be monetized. Nobody's doing that shit for free. He don't get many views though. No, he don't. I went and looked at it the other day.
You did?
Yeah. He don't get nowhere, nothing, not even a fraction of how many subscribers he's got.
How many young boys have you met for adult purposes?
Short Bus, how much for your YouTube?
Have to watch for the guys that study crime a lot, end up trying to figure out how to get away with their fantasies.
Arguing with that asshole cop. Yeah, he went to go sit in the corner after that in his truck and stayed in there for the remaining of the time. And they told us we could leave. They're sending an investigator out, which is probably bullshit. They probably wanted us to leave, and they left and let dude go inside. Chat, can y'all believe that came out of his mouth? How about I take you to jail for saying the F word? Sure, buddy. Go ahead and do that. Let the predator walk, man. Great job, officer. Man, you deserve fucking officer of the month. I'm a firm believer on you get respect when you get respect when you give respect, right? That motherfucker came out off the bat fucking disrespectful, man. Talking fucking shit. Fuck him. And his goddamn fucking horse he rode on.
Hello. Season's greetings, if you will.
guy. Sorry, guys, I was on mute. Okay, guys, so this next video is going to be full credit to allegedly Krama. And I've not heard of this channel. Looks like a smaller channel, so definitely go check it out. Sub up if you like the content. But I'm grateful to have this for us to see what has gone on. I don't think anybody's okay with this. Many people are not okay with this, right? And so, I mean, rightfully so. All right, so we do have, let's see if you guys can see that. Oh gosh, there's me 3 times in a row, Lord. All right, here we go. Because I do want to kind of, I don't want to rush this, but I also know that there's a prayer service tonight for Middle E, Mr. and Mrs. E's Crime Cast. They're asking us all to gather together to pray tonight for their son, who did not get a positive prognosis as of lately. So, but I want you guys to see this. One moment here. Okay.
All right, here we go.
Oh, you did remember I exist.
Oh my god. I had to do laundry and then I went down a rabbit hole.
Went down a rabbit hole about what?
I was watching a YouTuber playing Roblox.
Oh. I'm still watching this damn weather. Poor Tulsa got slammed.
Yeah. My mom keeps calling me, and I mean, I think we're pretty good now.
Yeah, I think y'all are out of the danger zone. It's heading towards our direction, but they said it'll get here until around 10, 11 o'clock.
Well, you better be safe.
I will.
Do you have a storm shelter?
I've got a safe room.
What is that? Sounds kinky.
Oh my god. No, it's basically, instead of being underground like a storm shelter, it's above ground, but it's a room with no windows or anything that...
Wow, so he has a safe room with no windows or anything. That's creepy as fuck.
Supposed to be safe for tornadoes.
Yeah, I think I've seen those. A few people in my neighborhood have those. Is it like, is it by Oz?
Say what now?
Is the company Oz like Wizard of Oz?
There's several companies that do them. I don't know who did ours, but...
Oh. Well, like all the ones I see here, they all have like this like tornado logo and it says Oz.
We get tornado warnings all the time here, and I mean, my parents have had this house for like 40-some years, and in the whole time they had the house, I think there's been one tornado, and it didn't hit the house, it just did some damage to the cars. So I'm not super worried about it.
Did you miss me?
I told you I did.
I know. It just makes me feel good to hear you say it.
Yes, I missed you.
Oh. I missed you.
Well, that's sweet. I've been here. I've been waiting for you to text all day.
I know. Fridays are like my busiest days.
Wow, I thought he told them that he was telling this young man that he didn't want to talk to him anymore. This is absolutely sick. Grab the buckets. The bags are full.
With school.
I can imagine. I remember when I was in school, Fridays were pretty busy for me too, so. Is it even raining there right now?
I don't know. I can't. I haven't even looked outside. Do you want me to?
I mean, you can. You don't have to.
Hey Google, is it raining right now?
It's 69 degrees and mostly cloudy in Oklahoma City right now. So there's no active rain.
No rain.
Huh, y'all got lucky.
But it's been like kind of wet all day.
Yeah. I think we got like some sprinkles earlier, but that was about it. My mom was all, I don't know if we should go to the beauty shop. I'm like, Mom, it's not going to get bad.
Who did that sound like? Katie Proudfoot making fun of her missing son? He's making fun of his mother? God, these people are creepy, vile creatures.
Go to the beauty
Critters.
shop.
Yeah, it's been like moist.
I said, I like that. It's funny how when you talk to certain people, they can make your.
Oh my God! Don't tell me you're moist. Is it? Oh my God!
I'm playing.
Oh, I wouldn't mind.
Oh, you got all your laundry done?
Yeah.
That's good. So do you wear boxers or briefs or boxer briefs or what?
Like they're like boxers, but they're like tight.
That sounds interesting.
What do you wear?
Boxer briefs.
That's like the tight ones, right? Like mine.
Yeah.
And if I like wear like sweatpants or something, I might not wear underwear sometimes.
I can't blame you, and I probably wouldn't mind seeing that.
Well, maybe I'll wear sweatpants when we see each other.
What are you wearing right now?
Basketball shorts and a t-shirt. What are you wearing?
Just a pair of blue jeans.
And no underwear?
Oh no, I've got my boxer briefs on.
You don't have a shirt on?
No.
I bet your neck is hard.
No, it's not cold in the house.
Oh, I thought they like got hard whenever like you got.
No, mine don't. They only get hard when they're cold.
Your just gets moist.
Oh no, mine gets hard when I get.
Well, I mean, that's anybody, right?
Yeah, but like if I'm super, it'll start leaking.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah.
What are you thinking about?
Oh no, I mean, I'm watching the weather, but now I'm thinking about your sweatpants.
Oh my God.
Wow. What a disgusting piece of crap. Thinking he's talking to a child.
What would you do if I was wearing them?
Well, I wouldn't be able to stop staring more than likely. to figure out how big it was.
Oh my god. What if it wasn't that big though?
Size isn't everything.
Because I'm still growing.
Well, I know. Like I said, size isn't everything. Trust me, I've been with some people that are a lot or so.
Oh my god. Yeah, I don't think I'm like that small. Like, I don't know. Like, probably like 3.5.
I mean, that's not bad.
What are you?
Between 5.5 and 6.
Holy shit. When you put that.
Yeah, that's not that big. That's average, honestly.
No, that's big.
No.
No, you think about eating like a foot long or a 6-inch sub from Subway. That's kind of big.
Okay, but they're also okay. I've been with guys that have.
Like, how do you like? Oh my god! Like when you, how does it work if they're like so big?
You just get used to it. I mean, my ex, I could take him.
He must have been small.
He was average. He wasn't small.
I mean, this is the conversations that he's having. This is absolutely disgusting. And remember, this isn't the only time or the first time this has happened. He's just been caught this time.
Well then, so like it goes all the way down your.
It doesn't. Oh my god, I don't know how to explain it to you.
Just explain it. Oh my god! Like what? I need to know these things anyway.
Once you do it for the first time or for a couple of times, I mean, your jaws learn to adjust and relax, and your throat learns to relax to where you can take it.
So, and like, my jaws are gonna hurt.
They may hurt if you take a huge one the first time, if you try to go all the way down and stuff. Yeah, depending on how thick it is. With the jaws, it's not a matter of how long it is. It's a matter of how girthy it is.
What does that mean?
Well, if he's got a pin, it's not going to hurt your jaw. But if he's got like a 2x4 for his, then yeah, your jaw's going to hurt trying to get around it. Lord, the conversations you drag me into.
Well, I'll stop. Oh my god.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I'm just giving you hell.
I know. Me too. Have you seen those Ray-Ban glasses? Like those Meta?
Yes, I have.
I want a pair. I want a pair so bad. My mom said no.
Well, I wouldn't get them. I mean, I was watching a guy on YouTube that tested them out, and he said they weren't worth the money.
They have like these new ones that like has a screen on the lens. And then I seen IShowSpeed. He had the Oakley ones.
I want the Meta VR headset thingy is what I want.
Oh my god, can you that?
I don't know. It'd be kind of cool if you could get virtual.
Yeah, that's what yeah. Oh my God, could you imagine my mom walking in on me with that on? Like,
oh, that would be funny. What's your favorite cologne to wear?
well, I got this like really fancy cologne. Oh, my mom got it for me, but it's called Versace.
Or Versace, okay.
No, Versace.
Okay.
Is it called Versace?
Yeah, that's how it's pronounced.
Oh, I've been calling it Versace.
I wear the.
But it's like in a blue clear bottle, and oh my God, it smells so good.
I bet it does. It's expensive stuff, though.
Oh my God, Versace. And that's like expensive stuff. I've heard of that brand. I've been calling it Versace this whole time.
Oh well. But yeah, it's very expensive stuff. I mean, but they make some good cologne. I just wear the.
I think my mom got it for me at Marshall's.
Probably.
What do you like?
I wear, it's called Curve. It's in a gold bottle.
Have you smelled the Tim McGraw?
I haven't, no.
It's not bad, but it's kind of like, I don't know, kind of old manish. But that ain't bad. It's kind of good.
Nothing's more old manish than Stetson.
I don't know what that is.
It's a cologne. That's what my dad used to wear. Oh, I've still got a bunch of his left under the sink in the bathroom. I don't wear it. So what would you want me to do to you when we met?
Oh my God, do you really want me to tell you?
Yeah.
All right, guys, trigger warning, because I mean, we can see how this is going to go, right? This nasty, vile critter. And I agree, Groot Daily, it's disturbing. One, he even spoke to this child stranger on the phone to begin with, and two, he has not once initially said and maintained that this conversation is inappropriate. How disturbing, right? It shouldn't have even happened to begin with. I agree. And here he goes, just he keeps on with it and keeps on with it and keeps on with it.
Well, I don't know, because I've never really done nothing but really kiss, but I don't know. I would like to like try everything.
Oh.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, I would have to think real hard about that.
Oh, were you like talking about what are we gonna do? Like, or like we can, I don't know, we can go hang out.
Yeah.
We can go rent rollerblades and go rollerblade around the park downtown.
I used to have some rollerblades around here somewhere. I don't know if I still have them or not. But you do know that you're liable to get me killed sitting me on rollerblades. I haven't been rollerblading in so long.
Me too, man. We'll be okay. I'll hold your hand.
Yeah, that won't get any stares from people in the park.
Well, they don't know. Like, if we're related.
Yeah, so he knows it's absolutely wrong what he's doing. That just shows, oh, that won't get any stares. No, he wants this child to be alone with him. What a disgusting pervert.
I'll just tell him you're my son.
I'm your stepson. What are you doing tomorrow? Or this whole weekend?
I do not know. Depends on how bad these storms get tonight. I might have to clean up all the damn debris out of the yard. Why?
I don't know. I'm just seeing if you had plans.
Are you wearing socks right now?
I am. Would you get mad if I told you I smoke weed vape, the marijuana vape?
No, because I take the gummies.
Yeah, my mom don't know.
That's fine.
A grown man taking the gummies, right? I wonder why he has gummies. I wonder if he gives those to his victims. Disgusting.
I mean, I have no problem with weed. It's not even a real drug. I'd rather you do weed than,
Like,
I'd rather you do weed than fucking drink alcohol, too.
oh, beer tastes gross.
What's it to you, Arctic Fox? What's it to you? Whether he smokes, drinks, or otherwise. I thought, I thought you were trying to help this 14-year-old confused kid.
It tastes like cat piss.
Good to know that you drink cat piss.
I haven't. Just if I could imagine, it probably tastes like cat piss.
No, some of it's all right. I mean, it depends. Now, Heineken beer, that shit's nasty as hell.
What is it?
It's a beer called Heineken. It's a German beer, and that shit's nasty.
Oh yeah, I seen Jack Doherty with that. Like, he had a video when he was under 21. I guess they have like non-alcohol beer, and he was walking around in Miami with it.
Yeah, I had the real thing, and that stuff was never again. I don't drink that much anyway. Maybe when I go out to dinner, I'll have a drink, but not very often.
Yeah, I don't think I'll ever drink. It makes people act stupid.
Yeah, it does. It makes me act stupid. If I get drunk, I end up a sovereign, blabbering fool.
Oh my God, what are you doing? Are you in your room?
So again, guys, he's absolutely sober, engaging in activities that he knows is very wrong, asking this child if he's wearing socks. What a freaking weirdo. What a weirdo.
Well, yeah, I'm just laying in bed.
Oh. So, do you like have your own house and your mom moved in, or did you move back in with your mom to help take care of her?
I paid off the house and I moved into it.
You paid it off? How much
Yeah.
was that? Like $100 million?
No.
My mom said houses are like expensive.
Well, they are now. I mean, shit. This house right now would probably go for $150,000.
Oh my God, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, it is.
I could buy like a Lamborghini.
Yeah, but Lamborghini would be awful difficult to live in.
Hey, you can do it though. You know how many guys? You know how many guys I could pulling up to the club? I pull up in my Lambo, like, hey.
Yeah, I guess.
Sounds a little jealous.
I wouldn't go pick up no random.
You can't in a Lambo though. It don't even have back seat.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't. They're like four wheels. There's no back seat in a damn Lambo.
They have those SUV Lambos.
Oh God, those don't count. They're not real Lambos.
Oh my God, they're so sexy.
I know Porsche makes an SUV too, but it's not a real Porsche.
I know you were telling me something about that, like about the Mustang. You said that's not a real Mustang. But like I told you, it's got the pony on it.
I just said that. I mean, technically it is because Ford says it is, but I mean, I wouldn't want one. I wouldn't drive one.
I think they're cool.
I mean, they're good for people that have families and stuff, I guess. That way you can still drive a Mustang and all your kids around and shit.
Do you like ponies?
Like actual ponies, yeah.
I wanted like a mini horse.
Do you know how to ride horses?
I never have.
It's not, I mean, I can teach you. It's not that difficult.
Do you have horses?
I don't anymore. I did. When I was a little kid, I had a Palomino.
A what?
It's a breed of horse, a Palomino.
Oh, I don't know anything about them. Yeah.
One of my neighbors has a donkey. I think it's so cool.
Are you still in your blue jeans?
Yeah.
That's like super uncomfortable. You said you're laying in bed in your blue jeans. Oh my God, that's like super uncomfortable.
It's not, I mean, I've got them unbuttoned and I'm just sitting here chilling.
What kind of...
Yeah, and I'm sorry, but you know, this is not believable. I don't know how he fell for this, but this is to me, it's not believable, right? But he's still, excuse me, because he's so sick and twisted, doesn't realize that he's being played. I mean, this is the sickest shit I've heard in a long time.
Frozen pizza did you eat?
Pepperoni, sausage, and bacon.
Oh my God. I liked all of that except for the sausage.
Sausage is good.
I'm more pepperoni, plain pepperoni. Bacon's good. Sausage links, though, those are okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not a picky eater, so I'll eat just
I
about
hate
anything.
onions.
Okay. Now I agree with you, but I will eat them if they're like fried. I'll eat onion rings, and I'll eat one of those bloomin' onions from Outback. But that's the only way I'll eat onions.
Me too. Like if they put onions on my burger at McDonald's, I get so mad. Because I won't even eat it. I'll just throw it in the trash. Hello?
Yeah, I'm listening.
I didn't. Oh.
Well, I will. Okay, I don't mind if they, like McDonald's, they've got those little bitty dehydrated onions. Those I don't mind so much. But if, like, I go to Burger King and get a Whopper and they put the big onions on it, I just take them off and feed them to the dog.
I tried that thing in the shower last night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah.
I thought you would.
It kind of hurt at first a little bit.
I told you it would a little bit at first, but I mean, once you get used to it, it feels good. So.
I wonder, like, I wonder if I could, like, put a, not, like, obviously not unpeeled, but, like, you know, or, like, one that's not peeled.
Why don't you just get you a...
I told you, if my mom found one, oh my God. That would be, like, super embarrassing. I don't know. I can maybe, I don't know, find a hiding spot or something.
You could always borrow her out of her drawer.
Which one? The one that smells, or?
No. I would imagine that it would probably be a better option if you want to use something like that, though, than a banana.
Yeah, because a banana, yeah, because it would kind of get mushy. But I just thought maybe it would, like, because cucumbers are kind of, I don't know, they're hard and kind of big.
Well, that's kind of the point.
What about like what about my toothbrush?
No, you don't want something like your toothbrush.
Well, it's motorized.
Okay, maybe. I don't know. That seems unsanitary, but...
I mean, I wouldn't use that one no more.
Well, don't stick the bristle part up there because that's going to hurt.
Oh, well, that's what I was thinking.
So that was 30 minutes of a phone call that this man from Oklahoma Predator Prevention had with YouTuber Arctic Fox. Arctic Fox thought he was talking to a 14-year-old.
Okay, guys, so there you have it. And we are running a little bit behind for a prayer vigil tonight for Mr. and Mrs. E's son, Cole, who is battling cancer. So I'm gonna wrap it up here, but I will be back on tonight around 11:30 to talk to you guys. Hey, Holly, um, more about this. And thank you so much, Little Miss Sharon. Yes, I just wanted everybody to hear the topics that were talked about in this conversation, this decoy conversation that carried over and that Arctic Fox admitted to. And we could all hear it's his voice. So I am going to hop off here so we can get over and pray together for Middle E. Thank you all so much for being here, and I will see you later on.